284, you can expect to roll through to the crossing runway. Crossing 41, runway 34.
afternoon, everybody. Lovely to have your company once again. Let me just make sure I'm not too loud. Hopefully we're good there. Welcome back. It's a lovely Friday afternoon, nice and warm to end off your working week. And you're watching SydSquad Live here this afternoon. We're broadcasting once again from over at the beautiful beach location here at Sydney Airport. And we'll run you through all of the action all through till the late afternoon, until the sun sets. And, geez, that wind's starting to pick up this afternoon. And a very good afternoon from wherever you are tuning in from. Third day, third stream for you. Not a bad record, if you ask me. It's not something that we would typically do, but you know what? Here we are. We don't want to set the standard too high, because I can't tell you when we're going to be live next. That's the thing. It's always the promise that we can never keep a promise. We don't want to overpromise and under-deliver. Of course. Here we go, Velocity in from Melbourne this afternoon. First arrival of the show. And if you could please give me a 5x5, that would be wonderful. Audio quality, visual quality, that would be awesome. Hopefully the ATC is a lot better today. We had a lot of static in the last one, but I've chopped and changed a couple of different aerials. So hopefully we'll be able to operate on a much clearer airwave today, and we won't be getting that sort of that static interference through this afternoon's show. So I've picked up I've got a couple of extra aerials, so hopefully it will just mean that the ATC will be nice and clear for you for the remainder of the afternoon. I'll be able to turn that up just a tad. And well, welcome everybody. Let's run through the chat. A couple of 5x5s coming through there, which is wonderful. So thank you everybody so much. That is awesome. Well, let's go from the tippity top of the chat, and we'll run through some names, because there's a lot of familiar names that we can check on through. Ali's there, Jenny's there, Hayden's there, Tracy, good afternoon. Dougie's here, good afternoon, Dougie. Chrissy Cotton, Bopper, good afternoon. Lewis Delphine's here as well. Maria, Andy, Jill, good afternoon. Nimble's here as well. LA girl, Darcy, good to see you. Johnny Big Mac's here. G'day there, Johnny. Nice to see you this afternoon. Harvey's here as well. Cow Tom, good afternoon. Alan's here as well. Good afternoon there, Al. Russman's here. Good afternoon. Anton, good afternoon there, Anton. Elise is here. Good afternoon there, Elise. Nice to see you. Rosie Guy's here as well. Hello there, Rosie. 813 Aviation, good afternoon. Charlene Shrubsy's mum's here, good afternoon. Johnny Logan's here, hello there, Johnny. Send our regards to Mrs. Logan as well. Don't know if Annette's there in the chat, but good afternoon to you, Johnny. Hello there, Annette. Karen Griffiths there as well. Telly's there, good afternoon. H-Man, Tim Clark's there. Blue Dog's there, good afternoon. Mr. Kawasaki, good afternoon there as well. Reefer, Mark Bryan. Kelvin's here as well, good afternoon. Karen, g'day Karen. Heath is in the chat there as well, good afternoon to you all. Dan Maloney's here. Steve Coleman there as well. B-Rad's there enjoying the elevator music. Well, I can put some more on for you if you like, mate. That's the best kind of music to set the tone for this afternoon's show. Of course. But lovely to see you. Pineapple's there. Ex-Aviator, good afternoon. Plane Trains Whiskey, good afternoon to you. Heather B, good afternoon. Nice to see you as well. And Owen's here, good afternoon as well. Panjin DT, Ozmac is here. Good afternoon. Gee whiz, I tell you what, I've run through a lot of names. Plain Pete's here. Louise Leonard, Paul Garrett, good afternoon. Shazarina, Andrew Gear, Rihanna. Neil Woods, Jamie McFerrin's here as well. Nice to see you here this afternoon. Biggie Spell, good day to you. Dean Stalker, g'day Dean. Andrew's there dropping in a 5x5 as well. Cracker, Vicky, good afternoon there Vicky. Chatterpole's here, Swaddy Crap, nice to see you. Gordon Powell, Maxine's here as well, good afternoon to you all. And it seems like the stream is running in tip-top form at the moment.
Down to taxi speeds, you can remain on the runway, pass behind the 330, crossing at the northern end of Vacator Bravo 2 if you wish.
Those first two departures that we saw on the show today with a Qantas 41. Look at these yahoos.
Thank you.
The Qantas 41 was our first up, that A330 that we saw depart. And the second one was the Qantas 33 that was bound for Paris via Perth. And it is always a little bit slow to start this stream this afternoon, but we'll be coming home strong. Expecting all of the usual suspects for the afternoon show. And 4 A380s to come our way, 2 747s to indulge in this afternoon. So I'm ready to go. First cab off the rank, I should say. Oh, sorry. There we go. Noah Kells, member for 5 months in the Uluru Lodge. Good afternoon there, Noah. Redcliffe Dolphins won, Brisbane Broncos lost 40-6. Well, I saw the Storm had a big win last night as well there, Noah. Appreciate the wonderful support. 5 months. And Hayden not only dropping 5 gifted, but a little bit below there, dropping 10 as well. 10 in total. So Hayden, thank you so much there. I don't know if I've got those names. The chat's gone way too quickly for me, unfortunately. But Hayden, thank you so much, and a warm welcome to the lucky new 10 recipients of gifted memberships there. Thank you so much there, Hayden. Jeez, you're a good man looking after us this afternoon. Some lovely views down there towards the beautiful beach spotting location here, Hayden. One of your faves, I'm guessing. Thank you so much there, mate, for the 10 gifters. Steve Rickaby's there in the chat saying loud and clear. Mel, hello Mel. Telly NZ saying all 580 of us, Tim's going to be dead if he reads us all out. No, I try and do my best. You know, A350's here. Good afternoon, Rihanna. Hello there, Rihanna. Aussie Pete's here as well. Leanne, good afternoon. Nice to see. We've got a new member as well to welcome in. Ted T's here. G'day, Ted. Nice to see you this afternoon. Joining us there in the, rejoining us there in the Bondi Beach Cabana. Welcome back there, Ted. Nice to have your company this afternoon. Take good care of you throughout the afternoon's proceedings. And hello there, Hayden, once again. Apologies if that's a little loud. Doing a spot of fishing, are we, Tim? Dropping in a 2. Well, always, mate. I mean, just while we've got a little bit of time between movements just before our next driver. Yeah, it is a hot spot for fishing out here. So there's always lots of fishermen. But the only thing I'm fishing for today is planes and A380s, 4-engine beasts. That's what I'm looking for. But you know what? There's no better place to do a bit of fishing, I think, especially when you've got the airport right at your doorstep. Good on you, Hayden. Nice to see you, Savo. Amelia Briscoe's there in the chat. Mark Bryant, good afternoon. Grills is there, good afternoon. Liam D's here as well. Welcome. And Ali's here as well. Hello there. Welcome, Elise. Member for 4 months there in the penthouse. Can confirm the Tim Tams were good. Well, are they never not good? That's the hot topic. Apologies there for the average camera work. Yes, a very good afternoon there to you, Elise. Plane spotting and Tim Tams, not half bad. Not a bad way to spend your morning. So Jetstar just dropping in on runway 34 left. All the flight information details there available, bottom left-hand corner of your screen. Plenty of time to polish up those camera skills, I think, for the afternoon, especially when the big boys start to come out to play. There's our 3 domestic carriers there. Good on you, Elise. Always a pleasure to have your company on the stream, and appreciate the wonderful support. Autographs by the beach, says Amelia. I heard a little bit about that. I must admit, I tuned in for Marco's departure, but I was out at a birthday party for my young bloke.
Actually getting a little bit of crosswind now. 1-4 knots.
That's so I couldn't give my full attention, unfortunately. However, I did catch some of the banter that was going on in the night shows, and I definitely heard about it. But yeah, the intention was to stream this morning, but unfortunately, yeah, didn't come to fruition. But we'll get a stream out the door for you this afternoon. China Eastern, our third heavy departure of the day. So they're taxiing down Alpha without delay down to the Alpha 6 holding point for runway 34 left. So we'll capture them very, very shortly. No need to mention any Tim Sams this afternoon. Don't want to be feeling hungry. H-Man's here, dropping in a big 2-0. Thank you so much there, H-Man. Couldn't think of a better Friday Arvo SydSquad. You. Cheers, Tim. Love your work. I'll good on you, H-Man. Look, mate, we'll yeah, you just sit back, relax. I'll look after you for the rest of the afternoon. We'll run through this stream until about probably 5:30-ish. But we'll try and go up until about sunset if we can. The forecast is looking like there's not a cloud in the sky, so we will be going to be able to enjoy some beautiful sunlight all the way up until it dips behind the horizon, and then I think I'll actually be able to use my my curfew. Oh, sorry, not my curfew. Data tag, I should say. H-Man. No, not the curfew one. We won't be doing that much. Unfortunately, we won't be going all the way to 11. Yet to hit China Eastern check in there. Good on you, H-Man. Appreciate the kind 2-0 this afternoon. That's a very, very kind gesture. Elias is here as well, dropping in a cheeky 2 as well. Good on you, Elias. Tim, excited to watch this as I wind down tonight. Well, mate, I don't know how long you've got with us, but the stream is, well, what time is it? It's just after 2, so we've probably got another 3 hours together, I reckon. Then I'll be hitting the jet ski and heading back home. All right, China Eastern, where are you? I don't think they've checked in on ATC just yet. Elias, thank you so much there. You'll enjoy the wonderful show this afternoon, I hope. Oh, Grumpy Captain comes in at 6:30. Oh, he's going to have to put his foot down there. And Flights Aviation dropping in a 5er as well. There may have been a cheeky SydSquad party at Sheps Mound last night. Yeah, look, I heard about it, but I don't know where my invite was. It must have got lost in the mail.
712 line up, Metro calling.
I think it was might have been a late night party out there, especially to celebrate Marco's last visit to Australia in operational capacity, I should say. Hopefully we will see him again. Well, maybe next year or the year after in on a holiday capacity. So he doesn't have to worry about only staying the one night or even the 2 nights if they're absolutely lucky. All right, China Eastern clear for takeoff there, runway 34 left. Next one to go here. Hayden, thank you so much, mate. You're a good man looking after me. SOS Pilots tuning in, good afternoon. Richard, it should be a call to Tim for you. No, well, I don't normally operate the late night shows or anything, so I can't take any credit for that. I'm just doing the nice weather, sunny days as of late, and that'll do me nicely if you ask me. It is mainly midweek though, so yeah, I don't normally get to catch up with a lot of the evening viewers that would normally find themselves watching the night shows.
Plus 444, roll through, okay, brother 2, wind 2803.
China Eastern, next one to go here. Here we go. Nicely done there from China East. Nice early rotation as well. And Rosie Gostogo has arrived safe and sound in Dallas. Fantastic news. Steve Thompson's there in the chat as well. Good afternoon there, Steve. Nice to see you, the Savo. And Wagga Wagga Aviation joining us there in the Sydney Harbour Suite. Good hello there, mate. Wagga Wagga Aviation. I wouldn't imagine there'd be much movement down there. I actually have flown in and out of Wagga Wagga once before, and I have to turn that mic down just a bit. And yeah, look, there wasn't a whole lot going on, I must admit. But look, plenty of Saab action, being the home base down there of Rex. But a very warm welcome to you into the Sydney Harbour Suite there, mate. And our next arrival, the Jetstar 4, she's out there just in the top middle of your screen there. We will dedicate that one to you this afternoon for the arrival from Honolulu, and to welcome you there into the Sydney Harbour Suite. Good afternoon, Flavia. Nice to see you in the chat. And Ash, member for 2 months there as well. In the Uluru Lodge. You Friday beers and SydSquad for the win. We'll run you up until sunset, and then we'll let the footy take over from there. Friday night sports take you the rest of the way. Thank you, Ash, for the wonderful 2 months of support there in the Uluru Lodge. It's awesome. And just before our next arrival, big Willie Hales there in the chat as well, dropping in a tenner. Another awesome stream. Thank you, SydSquad. We love you all. Good on you, Will. Big shout out as well, coming in to Kay, the lovely cheese and kisses of Will. Both magnificent supporters of the channel. So good afternoon there to you, Will, and please send our warmest regards to Kay on this lovely Friday afternoon. Will, thank you so much there for dropping in the tenner. Part of the furniture here at SydSquad, no doubt. Right, here we go. This is the Jetstar 4 about to drop in here on runway 34 left, coming in from Honolulu, and we're dedicating this one to Wagga Wagga Aviation for joining us there in the Sydney Harbour Suite as a new member. There we go, nicely done there from the Jetstar 788. And they will get the roll through down to we'll pass the rapid exit today. Ross Huntington's there. G'day there, Ross. New South Wales Trains Vlogs, here he is. Oh, he's standing right next to me. Have a great show, Tim. what a better place to be on the stream than right here with you, enjoying some plane spotting this afternoon. Well, come and say hello, mate. You can. You can't show that jersey. Just come in a bit closer. The camera's right here. There he goes. You can see yourself just down there. So I don't know about this jersey though. It's no good, mate. So as a Sharkies supporter, yeah, I don't know how I feel about having a South Sydney supporter here, but that's all right. We're all plane spotters, mate. We're all plane spotters. Oh dear. We'll let that one slide though, I think. I appreciate it, mate. Nice to see you, the Savo. Oh, here we go. Another soccer-related, well, sport-related comment. Any chance of Douglas Costa joining the stream? Says Iggy Agim with an $8 super chat. Sydney will always be sky blue. I like that, mate. I'm a Sydney FC supporter as well. And no, I'm curious to see how he'll go this year. I know there's still a little while until the season starts. Still another couple of months. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. But is he always nice to see you there in the chat as well? And appreciate you dropping in at 8 this afternoon. we won't talk about the A-League though, because I know that Brendo's a Mad Wanderers supporter. So we'll. I don't want to share any sides. Good afternoon, Ezzy. Oh, a few Bunny supporters there in the chat. I don't know about that. And Mary Brock, good afternoon. Good afternoon, Mary. Dropping in a 3 this afternoon. Hi, Tim. How are you? And I'd love to meet you and Kurt. Oh, Mary, look, I'm having a wonderful afternoon today. And yeah, well, I wasn't feeling up to scratch this morning, so didn't come out for a morning show. But yeah, feeling much better this afternoon. Got a bit of sun this morning. Went for my walk. Got the blood pumping a bit. And yeah, feeling 10 times better this afternoon. So ready to rock and roll for a nice Friday afternoon stream. Just stand by. Back. Sorry about that. All right, who else we got there in the chat? Kirsten's here. Hello there, Kirsten. DW is there as well. Good afternoon. Mary Brock. Oh, Mary, you're a Newcastle Knights supporter, are you? Big game for the Knights on the on what is it, on Sunday? Is it Sunday that they play? Last game of the season. I think will be the penultimate game of the season for all the teams, and the Newcastle Knights going to have to make a big appearance on Sunday. So my fingers are crossed. My fingers are crossed for you. Apologies for the periodic muting there. And, oh, I like this name, Airbus A380. I like it. Dropping in a 10 this afternoon. Happy birthday to avid aviator Sam Stevens. Hope you and the family enjoy this one together. Ooh, I like it. Airbus A380, I like that name. That's fantastic. Very creative. And look, that's yeah, fantastic. And look, a very, very happy birthday to Sam Stevens. If you're watching, I imagine that you are, but happy birthday there to Sam. It is a wonderful month to have a birthday, is it, in September? Oh, good on you there, Air Gus. So I appreciate the tenner this afternoon. It's very kind of you. Craig V saying UPS 34 in 30 minutes. Yeah, not too far out. Not too far out there. It's well, I did want to start the stream just a tad early, just in case it was going to come in on the show. And look who's coming out to play now. The lovely Cathay One World 777-300 ER. Look at this. This is our Cathay 100. Heading back to Hong Kong this afternoon. And what a magic looking aircraft. It does look very nice, in particular with that blue One World text there on the side. Look at that view. It's like something out of the 70s. This nice little speedboat rolling past. Apologies for the short delay in commentary there. Just teeing up a few things and playing my cards right. Jackson, good afternoon there. Jackson, member for 16 months there in the Gold Coast penthouse. Google says sunset at 5:42, Qantas 11 at 5:35. Look, we will, if Qantas 11 runs on time, there's a good shout that we will include that one in the show today. So I'll do my best, but it all comes down to the camera, and of course the Qantas 11. If it runs on time, we will be here. That will be the goal for the afternoon. And look, Jackson, thank you so much there for the wonderful 16 months of support there in the Gold Coast penthouse. Appreciate that, mate. Oh, look who's here, Miles Harrison, member for 32 months. Look at that, 32 months. That's fantastic there, Miles. Always a pleasure, mate. Always a pleasure. Afternoon, buddy. Quick drop in and back to lurking. Great week of streaming from you guys. Oh, mate, we really appreciate it, Miles. Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully the lovely wife's doing well as well, of course. Can't forget about the extended family, the extended SydSquad family. Look, Miles, it's always a lovely pleasure to have you there in the chat. I know you're going to be lurking there in the background. But look, very good afternoon to you, mates. Appreciate the 32 months, and I say that from the whole SydSquad family, myself, Kurt, and Matt, of course. Good on you, Miles. One of the legendary supporters of the channel. 32 months. How about that? How do you like that one?
Daddy doesn't take the car.
And yes, Mary, I did catch that message as well. Just yeah, being careful.
Q33, thanks. Connect departure. See you later. Thanks very much. Departure there. Cat 100, thanks for your patience. The Starbucks meeting in turn to the southwest. Runway 34 left, clear for takeoff. Stop, 34 left, clear for takeoff. Cat 100. I-50 Sydney Tower, g'day. Looking on 50 Roger, vacated Golf. Wind 280 degrees, 7 knots, runway 34 left, clear to land. Left side land, clear to off, vacated Golf. Cathay 100, connect to pass, see ya. Bye-bye.
Okay, I do apologise for the short delay there. Just had to be to be a bit cautious there, because obviously we run a family-friendly show there, and yeah, I just wanted to protect protect the audio there. So please forgive me. Yeah, once again, sorry, I do apologise for that short delay there. I just had to turn my own little volume just down a little tad, but we're back to normal operations. Look, if you're just joining us, I apologise for the short audio delay there. But look, we're back to full strength now. There's dust going absolutely everywhere because that wind is just starting to pick up, sort of what seems to be maybe from the northwest. I think I'm not too sure where the wind's coming from today. But we're back into fifth gear at the moment. So Yeah, look, a warm welcome to the show this afternoon. I hope you've enjoyed so far. Look, it's been a little bit quiet for now, but we're just all about building up the play of what we're going to see. It's coming up upon quarter to 3 at the moment, quarter to 3. So we'll start seeing our 2 A380s depart. That will be our Singapore, the beautiful custard duck, the super custard duck, no doubt, and the Superoo as well. So our London-bound A380 will depart, and our Singapore-bound A380 as well will go. That will leave us with the 2 inbound A380s, which we will feature, which is the Super Q and the Emirates. They will both arrive towards the back end of the show, around about 5 o'clock. So still plenty more action to come. Of course, the little dusting of other international arrivals as well to come in to come in and to come out. Plenty of freighter movements. I don't know where our UPS 34 is, but I'll tell you what, it is just not the same knowing that it's not going to be Marco. So I'm a little bit disappointed about that, but look, nonetheless, we'll keep our eyes to the sky and we'll keep up to date. You guys got to let me know what's going on there in the chat about our arrivals. I mean, I know that the unofficial movements quarter of the channel, Hayden Appleyard, I think he's in the chat there. So we'll if you look after me, I'll look after you, and of course. So we've got lots of things to catch up on there in the chat, just as we enjoy that beautiful view down there of the beautiful beach area. Chris Cotton, g'day there, Chris. Member for 30. What's going on there? Member for 31 months there, closing in on 3 years with Team SydSquad, enjoying all the flights from down under. Good on you there, Chris. Wonderful supporter there in the Sydney Harbour Suite. Thank you so much there, Chris. Before I move on, George A350, member for 21 months there in the Bondi Beach Cabana. Good on you there, George. Coming up on the 2 years as well. Fantastic support. Good on you, George. UPS 8 minutes out, says Grant W. Thank you there, Grant. Trev Sampson's there in the chat as well. Hello there, Heather Easton. David Rome's in the chat as well. Merrily O'Shire, good afternoon. Nice to see you. H-Man dropping in a gifted membership as well. Good on you, H-Man. Thank you so much, mate. Who have we got? Who's the lucky recipient? Vanessa Brock, if you're in the chat, you probably just got yourself a little email there saying you've been elected as a SydSquad member for the month. So Vanessa, there, if you're in the chat, you've just you're a member of the channel. Go and check out all the members features there on the chat. And, thank you so much. UPS is about to fly over. It sure is. I've just picked it up. Well, I don't have any reference points in the sky at the moment, so we're going to have to see how we go. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Picked it up straight away with the Nokia 3315. The beautiful 747-8 about to fly over, coming in from Honolulu this afternoon, originating in Louisville. She goes, just starting to make that left-hand turn on the crosswind leg. So if you're living in the St George or Sutherland Shire areas, you're about to have the beautiful 747-8 fly overhead. What a magnificent sight she is. So excuse my horrible camera work there. Look at this. What a sight, eh? She is wonderful. We will catch up with UPS. She turns final. She'll be arriving in the next 5 minutes or so. Just entering the downwind leg there for runway 34 left to make a left-hand turn onto the base, and then will join us here on 34 left in the next couple of minutes or so.
Are you ready? 6469, heading left 230, line up 34 left and wait.
There we go. I'm looking forward to that one. The beautiful UPS 747, as I said, just not the same, is it, without Marco on board. Grant W said just passing my place. Oh, well, give it a wave on the way in. The beautiful 747. And Sultana, good afternoon. Welcome to the Uluru Lodge. We might have to dedicate to you the beautiful UPS 747. Not a bad time to join as an Uluru Lodge member, if you ask me. We'll dedicate to you this lovely 747 arrival. And look, just quietly as well, probably my highlight of the afternoon. Although we do have an Atlas Air coming in, so that'll be...
320 degrees,
oh, actually, you know what? I don't know. Atlas is a 747-400. Don't know if Marco's watching, but Marco, I'm going to have to go with the 747-400, I'm afraid. I know that's a little bit of a ways out there, out over the Pacific, but also going to make its way into Sydney Airport as well. Sultana, thank you so much for joining us there in the Uluru Lodge. Appreciate you seeing value there in the membership. And folks, if you haven't already, we're about to pass through 500 likes. We'd love your free type of support. There are the two freest ways to support SydSquad. Those are hitting the like button, making sure you are subscribed to the channel. The only types of support that we ever do encourage are the free types. And there are two ways that you can tell YouTube that you're enjoying the show, and it won't cost you a thing. So if you'd like, hit that like button. We're going to go for... oh dear, can't get away from it at the moment. Stand by. My audio's not broken. I'm just trying to mute you from this music. So please bear with me. I can't take a trick this afternoon. Okay, it seems like it's okay now, I hope.
29, did you take that?
Dear, oh dear. What do we got there in the chat? Velocity 1418 is 737-8 inbound. Are you referring to the MAX? I've got to ensure that all data tags are... We've got to keep an eye on that. Thomas Coates is saying, do you guys share the same streaming gear, or do you each have your own? No, we've all got our own. So we've all got our own stuff, so we can sort of stream as we please, and we don't need to sort of go over to each other's place and go and pick it up and all that sort of stuff. So we've all got our own gear. So it's much easier for us to operate by ourselves and not relying on each other, which is very nice. Here we go, Hayden dropping in a tour this afternoon. Hello there, Hayden. Towards the legend Mrs. SydSquad Fun. She does a wonderful job. And you know what? I was going to be on school pickup today, but she's done a wonderful job for me this afternoon to go and do those deeds for me while I can come in here and have a stream. So big shout out to her. Always good to see you there, Hayden. Thank you so much there, mate. Just stand by one moment.
Looking 993, Sydney Tower, g'day.
Just finishing? Doing myself? Just be careful, the microphone's on. And so am I. The beautiful Thai A350.
432, let me get happening. 472, g'day, report when ready. Report when ready, A432.
of the fan favourites right here, the Thai 472 heading back to Bangkok this afternoon. And, they will be number 2 to depart here at runway 34 left behind a Pelican just over there at taxiway Bravo 10 on the left hand corner of your screen. So they are rolling out nice and quick down to the Alpha 6 holding point. And, looking forward to capturing their departure. And, also just out there, I think we've got is that our UPS out there? If we can get a focus.
993, sign heading left 230, line up runway 34 left and wait. Sign heading left 230, line up 34 left and wait. Push down at 993.
There we go, our UPS 34 on finals for runway 34 left. Yet to check in on tower just yet. UPS 34 heavy, Sydney Tokyo plan to vacate Alpha 2 today. Like 993, runway 34 left. Right, there we go, out there in the heat haze somewhere, the UPS 747 next arrival here on runway 34 left. And they are on tower frequency as well, ready to come in. And of course, dedicated to Sultana for joining us there in the Uluru Lodge. Very good afternoon.
3-4, do the landing wave, might not be able to make Alpha 2 and Golf, okay?
Okay, yeah, at least Golf, I will advise, thanks.
And confirm we're clear to land 3-4 left, UPS 3-4.
UPS 3-4, FM, the wind 260 degrees, 8 knots, runway 34 left, clear to land.
Land 3-4 left, thank you, UPS 3-4.
All right, there we go. Clear to land on runway 34 left for the beautiful UPS 747.
UPS 34, vacated Golf, thanks.
And UPS 3-4 left.
Andy Brockbank, yes, I sure do. I love the Thai, the beautiful purple livery. Fantastic. One of my favourites out there. Ex-aviator saying FedEx 777 on downwind now as well. Fantastic. And Thomas Coates there, member for 6 months in the Bondi Beach Commander. Thank you so much there, Thomas. Lovely to have you back for another month as well. Look at this thumbnail material right there. What do you reckon? Possibly. All right, here we go. Let's enjoy this one together. The lovely, well, the first of 2 747s this afternoon. Here we go.
Line up from the 34 left and wait. Line up and west, clear 34 left, take forward.
UPS 3-4, we are able Alpha 2, sir.
UPS 34, thanks for that. Alpha 2 and then ground 126 decimal 5.
Alright, Alpha 2 and then 126 decimal 5, UPS 3-4.
5529, Sydney Tower. G'day.
Lovely. You gotta love that beautiful view there. They've done it well, the UPS, and especially crossing paths with that beautiful boat there in the foreground.
Clear for takeoff.
We have pick up and land 34 left, take forward.
Oh, okay. You've seen the dinghy before, have you? Are you talking about this one? There we go. It's a nice looking little boat, isn't it? Heading out for some good views. Out there next to Taxiway Alpha, just off the rocks. Here we go. Thai 472 off to Bangkok. It's warm here, but I think it's going to be warmer there. Let's enjoy this one together. Here we go.
With 260 degrees, 10 knots, runway 34 left, cleared to land.
Ah, beautiful. One of the finest looking specimens that I think we get here.
See you later.
Harry T's there. Good afternoon there, Harry. Nice to see you this afternoon. Jason Oz is here as well. Good afternoon. Alpha Charlie's there in the chat. G'day, Charlie. Charlie came out and hosted the show with me a couple of days ago there with Marco's arrival. Nice to see you in the chat this afternoon. Yeah, not a bad spot to pull up the boat right there, is it? I want make and model. Any boat experts there in the chat? Will Tam's there. Good afternoon there, Will. Oh, the autographs there, a hot dollar at the moment. Not cheap. Here we go, just manoeuvring around back down to runway 34 left. Yeah, a little Saab just about to touch down there, all the way down there in the middle of the bay.
90 34 left. FedEx 6013 Heavy, Sydney Tower, g'day.
FedEx 6013, the 777 from Singapore. Next arrival there on runway 34 left, just checking with tower. Or we're going to get a little 2 for 1 here. I don't think so. I think Rex is moving a little too quickly towards the rapid exit. We're way off. Not the one today, unfortunately. The launch is at Heather. Oh, there we go. News to me. G'day, Burns. Nice to see you there. So Burns is just joining us there in the Bondi Beach Commander as well. Welcome aboard, Burns. Nice to have your company this afternoon. Trust you're doing well. Appreciate you seeing value in becoming a member here at the channel.
FedEx 6013, g'day. Yeah, make a left-hand turn on FedEx 6013, today you can roll through all the way to the end, please, and vacate at Alpha 1. And the wind is 260 degrees, 15 knots, the runway 34 left, cleared to land. Clear to land, 34 left, rolling into Alpha 1, FedEx 6013.
All right, so plenty of runway available for FedEx, almost 4 kilometres as a matter of fact. They're getting a roll through all the way to the end at the northernmost left-hand exit of the runway. Ashley Hughes saying Qantas 1's on the roll. Fantastic news. Love to see it. And Rosie Guy, is that water swimmable? It sure is. Yeah, I wouldn't have any issues swimming in this this beautiful part of the bay. And as a matter of fact, if we rotate the camera around to the right hand side, there's actually a lot of beaches out towards the Brighton Sands area, and continuing all the way down to Ramsgate. It's always a packed area of the of Sydney on a weekend in particular, especially when summer's just around the corner. Jason Oz saying, what a beautiful day in Sydney. It sure is, mate. Craig Dean's there. Good afternoon there, Craig. Right, here we go. The FedEx 6013 from Singapore. Next one in here on runway 34 left. Here we go. There we go, no reverse thrust required there. They've got the roll through down to the end. So a bit of engine preservation there. It's nice, speedy. A little bit to our disadvantage. We don't get to enjoy it for as long. Trevor Sampson, good afternoon. James Robbo's here as well. Good afternoon, James. Loving the show from Shepparton. A couple of viewers from Shepparton, I believe. Here's our Qantas 1 just rolling out as well. Almost missed him, he's so quiet. Now with any luck, that'll be our one of two Qantas A380 departures. There's November 16 Alpha, I think. Yes, it is. Very nice. Hopefully they come over to runway 34 left. We won't know that until they make that left-hand turn or right-hand turn to whichever assigned runway they're headed for.
Tower, good afternoon. Qantas 1, super ready. Qantas 1, Super Tower, g'day.
So we should also see the Singapore 222, which normally comes out hand in hand with the Qantas 1 these days. Should see them making an appearance here on Taxiway Alpha shortly. So you'll have to know. You'll have to let me know if it's pinging up on flight radar just yet. I imagine if it's not, it will not be too far away.
Qantas 1, line up, runway 34 left. Line up 34 left. Qantas 1.
All right, there we go. Line up clearance received. Captain Steve Cranmer here. G'day there, Steve. Nice to see you this afternoon. Boat looks like an old Halverson cruiser. There we go. You ask, you shall receive. Good on you there, Steve. Hope you're doing well, mate. We'll have to catch up down there at Sheps Mound in the coming months. Hope you're doing well. And, shout out to your wife as well, who we had the opportunity to meet on that same day. Very good afternoon to the Cranmer family. I think we met, when did we meet? Was that at the Founders Edition there, Steve? Ashley Hughes saying the Singapore 222's on the roll. Thank you, Ex-Aviator, as well. Kurt for you tonight, or I don't know about that. I don't know if he's able to confirm or deny. Alex Woodford flying into Sydney at 6 p.m. We probably won't be here at 6 p.m. I think we'll probably have finished by that time. Might be a little dark for the old.
Qantas 1, runway 34 left.
The old iPhone 7. Kurt saying curfew. I think I got a feeling he's just stitching you all up. I think he's just playing a few games. He's playing mind games with the viewers. All right, here we go. Qantas 1 on the roll, off to Singapore and then onwards to London. Here we go. I don't know if we're going to get a crossing with Singapore 222, but we'll see how we go. Here we go. Let's enjoy this one.
Like a 270 Sydney Tower, g'day.
Oh, off she goes. Nice rotation, just couldn't squeeze it all in, unfortunately. Just heard on frequency there the Sri Lankan 606 about to join us there on 3-4 left as well. And Heather Easton calling out for a speedbird as well. Speedbird there, that shouldn't be too far behind as well. And hello there, Hayden. Dropping in a 5 this afternoon, knowing Kurt probably only woke up about an hour ago. Would you consider using the iPhone 15 Pro Maxi-One Ultra Edition? Not at all. Not at all. That is well outside my level of knowledge and experience, so I couldn't really help you there. I don't think he'd let me use it either. I don't think he'd trust me with a $75,000 camera. Maybe one day, Hayden. Who knows? See if I'm going to be lucky. All right, here we go. Let's just for Captain Steve Cranmer. There we go. Nice little rig, this one. Put a little dinghy on the back. Sri Lankan next one in. Just out there and on final approach here for runway 34 left. I think I can hear the Singapore. Perhaps I think I can hear some Rolls-Royce engines there in the background. Hello there, Maria. Lovely to see you this afternoon. Maria, wonderful supporter of the channel as well. Always quick to view the videos as well when we post them, aren't you, Maria? And, always showing some wonderful support. And, leaving a comment and a like as well, which I always appreciate. You know that. All right, Sri Lankan next to roll in here. I think we're going to be greeted by the Singapore 380 very shortly. And yeah, over 1,000 viewers watching the live show at the moment, which is fantastic, considering a lot of people should probably still be working. But that's a well-known SydSquad secret. We won't tell anyone, it's our little secret. Here we go, Sri Lankan, a 606 coming in from Colombo. A330. I want to hear some nice noisy reverses. He couldn't give me any reverses, unfortunately, the Sri Lankan. I guess they don't really need to if they got to if they get a cheeky roll through from air traffic control. Why put any extra wear and tear on the engines if you don't need to, I guess. Here we go, the Custard Duck on the way out. One of two Singapore Airlines passenger aircraft we'll anticipate to see on this afternoon's show. The second one will be the Singapore 241, the 777-300ER arriving later on, around 4:30, somewhere around then. apologies for that that wind there on the audio. Jenny S saying my favourite plane right there. Well, I think it's quite a lot of the viewers' favourites. The A380. It's always a lovely way to lovely aircraft to feature on the show. Morning, afternoon, or evening, of course. Elaine's there. Good afternoon there, Elaine. Hello, fellow Squadians and Tim. Heading over to the Workers' Lounge. Will you enjoy there, Elaine? Thomas Coates passed a Little Wings van on the way to work on Gardeners Road today. Oh, there you go. There's a chance that they could have been heading to the airport, I would imagine, if it was spotted around Gardeners Road, only because they do pickups and drop-offs at Sydney Airport. So I've actually seen one of them as well, parked nearby the airport. So not all too uncommon. But yeah, that's awesome. Fantastic. Jill Mortimer saying my favourite plane 747. Oh, likewise. Ashley Hughes, I agree. So looking forward to this departure. That'll be two of potentially five A380s on this afternoon's show. If Qantas 11 to Los Angeles departs on time, we will feature that one. No rotation shot though. Craig Jordan's there. G'day there, Craig.
Ready or not? Yeah, it's ready, Singapore. Thank you.
Merrily O'Shire, do the 146s only come in at night? Yes, they do. In a scheduled form, they do. On occasions, this is going to be a little. It could be a little complicated, but I'm going to say it anyway. If we have strong southerly winds here at Sydney Airport, and if that strong southerly wind is too strong that it exceeds the maximum tailwind component for a 146, they will not be able to land here during curfew hours, because for those types of flights, only runway 34 left is available for arrivals, so they cannot land on 16 right if there was a strong southerly. Now, if that does happen, we do occasionally find some of those 146s will drop in at 6 o'clock in the morning after curfew has broken, so that they can arrive on runway 16 right. So if that all doesn't make sense, that's okay. But essentially, they can if the tailwind is too strong, they will need to wait until 6 a.m. to come in. So they will normally head off to a different city that they're planning to visit. So they'll actually cancel the Sydney leg, and then they'll drop in here later on at about 6 o'clock in the morning. But it doesn't happen all the time, though. It doesn't happen all the time. Etihad on the way out as well. Look at this. Tell you what, thumbnail material everywhere with those horses there on that beach. How good's that? Fantastic. All right, we'll stick with Etihad just for another few moments. Singapore 222 about to commence their takeoff roll down there at 34 left. Let's say it's Singapore. Here we go, the custard duck. Let's get some custard duck emojis there in the chat for me. While we watch this this double-decker barrel down 34 left there, heading back home to Singapore.
You ready? 270 degrees, 12 knots, runway 34 left, clear to land.
No rotation there from Singapore. Not feeling very generous at all today. However, not surprising. They always use plenty of the runway up those beautiful Singapore A380s. And folks, if you are enjoying today's stream, we have passed through 600 likes on today's show. 1,100 people watching, which is fantastic. So we'd love you to hit that like button on today's stream. It's of course, the freest way to support the channel. It's the only way that we ever do encourage here on the show. Etihad next to go there. It sounds like they're ready to rock and roll. There is a Saab down at the Bravo 10 holding point, which I imagine will take pole position for departure. Oh, David Pring there saying Speedbird 16's been cancelled today. What a shame.
673, I can't keep you out in this gap. Reference wake 7, it'll be next gap either way.
No show, eh? Oh, there you go. What a shame. All right, Etihad almost down the end there at the Alpha 6 holding point. We'll get a nice left-hand turn out of them. There we go. So they'll enter the active runway 34 left. Michael Maguire, the racehorse, is having a relax after working this morning. Right, okay, there we go.
1 Sierra Alpha, runway 34 left. Clear for takeoff.
All right, there we go. Clear for takeoff from runway 34 left. The beautiful Etihad 787, Etihad 1 Sierra Alpha.
740, take it out.
Off to Abu Dhabi this afternoon. I don't want to say zero chance, but I'm going to say less than 1% chance this thing's going to rotate before the tower. Not with a 13-odd hour flight ahead of them. All right, here we go. Safe travels to all those on board.
The wind 270 degrees, 12 knots, runway 34 left, clear to land.
A long takeoff roll there from Etihad. Long takeoff roll. Where is that next arrival? Oh, there we go. Just out there in the top right-hand corner of your screen. Dave Townsend, any idea if the Hainan A330 has left after staying overnight? Really good question. I must admit I wasn't paying attention to that one. If it was still parked there, I didn't even think to look, to be honest. Pineapple's there in the chat. 737 Simvigators there as well. And David, sorry, I can't answer that question, I'm afraid. I'd only be guessing.
G'day, 209 Delta City. 209 Delta City Tower, g'day. Sign heading left, 30, line up, 34 left and right. Sign left, 30 left.
Just taking the Bravo 9 rapid exit there, off they go. It's company 737 as well, so getting underway off runway 34 right. The parallel runways in full force this afternoon. Rex lining up there at taxiway Lima as well, by the looks of things, and the Dash 8 there at Bravo 10. It's permitted for intersection departures there, the propellers. Joel Wright, good afternoon there, Joel. Long time no speak, mate. With a 3 this afternoon. Hi, team. Hope you and the family are well. Well, likewise there, Joel. I will send my regards as well to my wife and say that you said hello. Nice to see you, mate. Hope all travel's going well. Yeah, it's been a little while, eh, Joel? So I'd love to have your company tuning into the live show this afternoon. Thank you so much there, Joel. It's always a pleasure. Thank you, Joel. Little Rexy getting chased away by that Jetstar.
270 degrees, 18 knots, approximately 16, runway 34 left, clear to land.
It's our little Dashi Q400 there at taxiway Bravo 10, just holding short with the arriving traffic just on short final for 34 left. Is there a crosswind in Sydney right now? No, not really. Sam asking, how close can you get to the runways before getting yelled at? Well, there's the little marker that you can see in the bottom screen there. That's basically the limit. Now that's about 30 metres or so off the rocks. So that is the limit. Anything inside that marked area is restricted waters. So you're not permitted to go in. Grant the Mustard Duck Miller, hey Tim, any news on the extension of Bravo to the end of 34 left and 16 right as per the master plan? No, nothing yet, mate. Interesting. Well, it's kind of interesting that it never actually happened in the first place, right? So, if you're not familiar, the aircraft which are taxiing down via the eastern side of the runway, I'll show you that, well, next time one happens, it's very obvious when I'll show you, but it will just give you a better idea of the description. That down there at runway 34 left that we're looking at, there's only a full-length holding point on the western side of the runway. So anything that is coming from the domestic terminals or the GA area, air ambulance, corporate jets, etc., actually have to cross the active runway and then taxi down to the full length. I'm guessing one day further down the track, taxiway Bravo at the minimum would be extended all the way down to the eastern side of the Alpha 6 holding point. So I need an aircraft to taxi along there, to be honest, just to make a little bit of the description a little bit easier. But it would basically mean that there would be two holding points on both sides, or sorry, one holding point on both sides of the southernmost point down there at 34 left. But look, maybe one day. Who knows? Who knows? Atlas 747 about 15 minutes away. Great to hear. And just passing through the 700 like mark as well, which is awesome. So thank you very much, everybody. So as a description, that Jetstar 321 be on taxiway Charlie. And even though it's a little bit tricky to tell, it's on the other side of the runway. Oh, look at that car over there. But it would be it would be quite handy for the air traffic controllers if that taxiway extended all the way down to the end of runway 34 left, so they wouldn't need to cross outbound traffic via taxiway Lima. Look at that, not a bad look for your Friday afternoon. couple of horses doing a bit of plane spotting.
48, Sydney target aim, motion Romeo out now, 218-1016.
448, thanks.
No talk just yet there, Grant. They're going to be rude not to include those horses there in today's thumbnail unless we get a better offer. But yeah, so what we can see, just referring to Grant's comments, so this domestic departure has to cross on taxiway Lima, which it's doing right now, to join taxiway Alpha, in which it will make a left-hand turn to our right, head down to the Alpha 6 holding point. So if they extended the eastern side taxiways, taxiway Bravo at a minimum, then they wouldn't need to do that crossing, so they could actually get aircraft down there a bit quicker and avoid that midfield active runway crossing. Big fan, are you, Jenny?
Course 448 with 260 degrees, 10 knots from the 34 left. Clear the lane.
A little bit of static there again.
Tower, Jetstar 958 ready. Jetstar 958, Sydney Tower.
There we go, Jetstar 958, just checking in with tower frequency there on taxiway Alpha, the A321 CEO, or the classic variant of the A321. Jan saying great feed last night. I got to see my daughter-in-law take off on Cathay Pacific to the UK. Yeah, well, that would have been via Kurt Stream last night. Did a wonderful job. I mean, to say the absolute least, the night shows are always such a highlight. I mean, it's nice being able to watch what's going on out at the airport and not actually having to be out here. And you can sit at home and just relax and see what's going on there. Frederick's just wondering, what is your favourite place to plane spot in Sydney and why? It's a really good question, quite commonly asked. But yeah, look, it's difficult. It depends on the scenario. Depends on the runway configuration and all that. Yeah, it's a little bit tricky to say at the moment. I think in terms of in my own experience, I think here is probably my favourite, only because it's got such wide views, particularly if they're using 3-4 left specifically. On a nice afternoon like today, it's just really pleasant to come and watch them sort of come over the bay and then touch down and then just sort of roll through. And you know, watching aircraft taxi so close to the beach location there is always a lovely place to come out, you know, sit in the car, have some hot chippies or something, and enjoy the afternoon. So I'd probably say here, for the mornings, obviously, probably Sheps Mound is preferred. It's got, you know, wonderful close proximity to the action. Gives views as well down towards the northern end. So the viewpoint for 16 right is preferred down there. That's why we do a lot of probably preferred the 16 streams from Sheps Mound in the morning, just because we've got such nice views of the touchdown zone, and similarly to what we have here of runway 34 left.
Just a 950 out of the back, set up in turn to the southwest, runway 34 left, clear for takeoff.
So look, we're very lucky here in Sydney to have so many available plane spotting locations, and obviously, you know, if you do want, you can sort of manoeuvre yourself. I mean, if you wish, you can always wander out to the rocks there and get a slightly different view, or a little bit closer to the touchdown zone for 3-4 left. But look, in terms of ease, you can't be just rolling up in the car, parking the car up, flicking on the scanner and just enjoying the arrivals and departures here on 3-4 left. Can't beat it. Jetstar 321 out the door here, 3-4 lefts. Away she goes, nicely done.
Just 58, connect departure there. Departure, just 958.
Atlas is on the downwind leg there from Craig. Thank you, Craig. I don't know if we missed it fly over or where she... where she's hiding, but yeah, look, one of my faves.
Target A, vacating to the right,
yeah, oh, actually, no, I see it. I spot her all the way out there.
From the 3-4 left, clear land.
There we go. Imagine having that thing chasing you down the approach. So we've got Tasman first one in. That'll be followed by the Atlas 747 just starting to swing around there on the approach for 3-4 left, about to turn final. Before we do, Hayden. Hello there, Hayden, once again, mate. 1 month tomorrow will be my 30th birthday. Also in October will be my 2 years anniversary on SydSquad. There we go. Geez, Hayden, it goes quick. You know what? I reckon it's, yeah, gee whiz, it goes so quick. I remember when you first joined, Hayden. It was about 2 years ago, right? And, yeah, look, mate, how exciting is that? But the big 3-0 tomorrow, eh? Wonderful time of year to have a birthday. Plenty around, that's for sure. Me included. Not tomorrow though. Here we go, Tasman 22. Let's enjoy this one.
Continue down the runway, vacate right into Golf. You can expedite. Alright, expedite all the way to Golf. Tasman.
Alright, here we go. One of my main events this afternoon. Just awaiting their landing clearance.
22 right into Golf and left into Bravo.
Oh, good on you there, Hayden. Mate, I probably won't speak to you tomorrow because I won't be streaming tomorrow. But a very, very happy birthday. I'll probably drop you a message on the DMs anyway. Good on you, Hayden. How good's that? And Robert Chestanovich said rejoining us there, I should say, in the Uluru Lodge. Thank you so much there. Rob will dedicate to you the next arrival here. Runway 3 for left, the lovely 747. Appreciate you seeing wonderful value there in the membership.
On a 7550 vacate out 2. The wind 280 degrees, 18 knots, crosswind 14, runway 34 left, clear to land. Clear to land, 34 left, 175.
Alright, there we go. Clear to land on 34 left and off at the Alpha 2 rapid exit, so no delay on the runway, thanks. It's the lovely 747-400 of Atlas Air. Here we go. There we go. Aussie pilot by the sounds of it as well. Very nice. Oh, fantastic. The Qantas 7550 there, the Atlas 747-400, giving us a taste of some full reverses as well. Exactly what we like. How good's that? Lovely to see the emojis there flowing in the chat for the 747. Fantastic. Nice little dashy there. One of two departures awaiting to go here on 34 left, the Q400 variants. Unlikely to see this one rotate, but we'll track it anyway. And where they go. Saw a couple of these yesterday, actually. The kite surfers. Not yesterday. Sorry, the day before. Doesn't look terribly easy. Lovely head-on shot there at the Dash 8 there as well. Dennis McLeod's there in the chat. Good afternoon there, Dennis. Hope you're having a nice afternoon. G'day, Frederick. What do you think is the best time to plane spot in the early morning? Any time from 6 a.m. onwards, mate, to be honest. Because that's when curfew opens up and you get a lot of the heavies rolling in. That's why particularly I like to do early morning streams, even though it's pretty difficult to get up in the morning. But if you can do it, it's there's always plenty of action on the early morning. Sort of like 6 a.m. through to like 11 a.m. It's normally quite busy. No engine glow, I don't think. Unfortunately. Now I don't know about you, but that doesn't look like a whole lot of fun. It looks like hard work. I think I'd struggle with that. Lovely view there of the Port Botany behind, and multiple aircraft heading down to runway 34I. Well, one I should say, and cheeky little dash just taxiing in as well, just over there on our far left.
Sydney Tower, g'day, Qantas 791. Qantas 791, Sydney Tower, g'day.
Qantas 791, just checking in, arriving from Uluru this afternoon. Sorry, from Alice Springs, I should say. Is Sheps Mound best place to spot for that time? Depends on the runway configuration, but generally speaking, yes. Just because it gives you nice views of 16 right arrivals or 34 left departures. And you're nice and close to the action as well, so there's lovely sound as well. So you can be nice and close to taxiway Charlie there. Give the crew a good old wave, and if that sort of thing floats your boat.
34 left, clear to land. Opposite runway 34 left, clear to land.
Corner 77 at 91, getting a roll through down to the end there at taxiway Bravo 1. See how this bloke goes. And Amanda Milford, good afternoon there, Amanda. 25 months there in the Uluru Lodge, fantastic. Wonderful. Thank you so much there, Amanda, for the wonderful ongoing support there. Chelsea and I are thrilled. We have been supporting you fabulous humans for 25 months. Yeah, look, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Thank you so much. And I'm glad you've you've been able to put up with us for 25 months. Thank you very much there, Amanda. You know, here at SydSquad, the teamwork makes the dream work. We all coming out to throw a few streams your way. Even though September for me is going to be a little quiet on the streams for me, just with my work rostering and all that. So I won't be able to do a whole lot of streams through September, but I'll be making up for it in October with some special ones for you. So we'll do my best, of course. But thank you there for the wonderful 25 months. It's very kind support there, Amanda. Thank you very much. No, it's not my dog. I don't know actually where it is. They're normally down there on the beach somewhere. Oh, there. But no, it's definitely not mine. Now, oh dear, poor bloke. Is that something you'd like to see yourself doing on a Friday afternoon? I don't know about that. And yeah, Ali, I might have to put the microphone away. Oh, poor Charlie and his camera yesterday is hopefully an insurance job. I might need you to elaborate on that one, Scott. I don't know about that one. Ashley Hughes dropping in a gifted membership. Geez, Ashley, thank you so much there. And it's gone out to Caleb. So Caleb, if you're in the chat there, mate, make sure you make yourself known, because you've just picked up a gifted membership courtesy of Ashley. And wow, that's a very kind gesture, Ash. Thank you so much. Caleb, if you're there in the chat, don't be a stranger. There's our Qantas 791 coming in from Alice Springs. Alice Springs, of course, home of the Australian aircraft graveyard, which is now home of EFR, which is the 767, the Qantas freighter, the Express Freighters Australia, well, former 767. And heading out there for storage, along with one of Rex's 737s, not the one that departed today, but one of the other ones, 8 Juliet Sierra. And was a big hit during the COVID period. Lots of aircraft heading out there, particularly for Cathay, Singapore A380s, all that sort of gear. And Sommel, g'day there, Sommel. Member for 3 months there in the lodge. Good on you there, Sommel. G'day to you, Tim, Matey, and everyone. How's everyone doing today? Love both the 747 A380 planes, as always. Keep it going. Hard work today. Nah, never hard work, mate. Never hard work. We're all always out here just having a good time. We wouldn't do it if we weren't having fun. If it was too hard, I wouldn't bother. Some days are trickier than others, of course. But no, look, it's always a pleasure to come out here and put on a show. If the weather's nice, like it is today. Geez, that looks like hard work. I couldn't... Oh, he's away now. Look at that. He's doing all right. That's what. Maybe that was the end goal. Little dashy out the door there. Oh, now he's moving. There we go. He's off. Ah, nicely done. Now that looks more fun. Panzerman, good afternoon to you. Big Daz Oz saying 2 Singapore A380s currently being scrapped at Alice Springs. Yeah, a couple of 380s that never actually got out of the desert, unfortunately. The old RAF BBJs are also out there at Alice Springs. Oh, is that where they ended up, Dean? Didn't even think about that, where they were going to. Pineapple's onto it. Or onto something. Oh, B-Rad, check the fax machine. All right, stand by. It's covered in dust at the moment. Oh, okay, understood. Understood. I didn't know about that one. Thank you there, B-Rad. Appreciate it, mate. And H-Man looking after us once again today, dropping in the gifted membership. It's gone out to Birdie Mary. Wonderful support there, H-Man. Looking after me today with a $20 super chat, a couple of gifted memberships here and there. Thank you there, H-Man. It's very kind work. Grant Mustard Duck Miller, still hard work. Oh look, it's yeah. Look, some days are easy, some days are a little less easy, I guess you could say. You know, if it's really windy, or if it's, you know, if the conditions aren't up to scratch, then it can be hard work. I've got a lot of dust everywhere at the moment, just because there's quite a decent breeze blowing, and it's unfortunately reflecting on the audio a bit as well, which is a bit of a shame. But nonetheless. I don't know if that'll work. There's just dust everywhere. That's the only problem. Yeah, look, I guess today is turning into one of those days, just because of that wind is just starting to kick up dust everywhere. But look, there'll be plenty of time to clean everything off later, I think. Oh, Hayden, you're a good man, mate. You're a good man. Dropping in a big 2-0 to all the SydSquad mods, just to say a massive thank you for the amazing work you guys do behind the scenes with every stream, making sure the chat stays family friendly, and welcome for any new viewers. You guys rock. Look, Hayden, we always love to give the wonderful SydSquad mods a massive shout out, because they do a wonderful job. And yeah, look, they help us out. We most certainly couldn't run the streams without them. There's no doubt about that, mate. There's no doubt about that. Look at this thing go. And yeah, you couldn't have sent it any better there, Hayden. Well said, mate. Well said. Now we love giving the mods a wonderful shout out, particularly towards the back end of the show. But look, they do a very important job, and they always keeping everyone feeling welcome and doing all that sort of stuff. So look, a massive firm handshakes to you, Hayden, and to the wonderful work of the moderators. If you see them in the chat, their names are blue. They've got the spanners next to their names, and they do a wonderful job on our behalf. And you've said that absolutely perfectly there, Hayden. And geez, you look after me, mate. I don't know what I do to deserve it, but you look after me, and I always appreciate it. You know that. Thank you there, Hayden. Dennis McLeod saying, at least no internet gremlins yet. No. Well, look, I've been very lucky in the last couple of months with the net. Because you know, we go through phases. We've found that sometimes, and maybe it's not us, maybe it is YouTube. I don't know, but like I have not had like one dropout in the last couple of streams, and you know, we will frequently get like multiple dropouts a stream. We're no stranger to the dropout. But we've been very lucky over the last couple of months, I'd say. In my case, anyway, I know Kurt has had a couple of dropouts on the night shows recently. But yeah, obviously we don't control the internet. Yeah, the 5G networks around here and all that sort of stuff. But no, look, I'm very lucky. Don't want to jinx it though. Things can of course change at the drop of a hat. Lovely afternoon to arrive into Sydney on this beautiful Friday arvo ahead of the weekend, just around the corner. And is anyone who out there is doing a bit of flight radar surfing, you're gonna have to let me know what we've got on the cards for the remainder of the stream. Probably what do we got? Probably an hour and a half's left, or an hour and a half action, an hour and a half of action left, I should say. Jeez, I'm getting my words confused at the moment.
Qantas 180 vacation on the Gold contact ground.
Scotty Miller, how do you become a mod? Just out of interest. Normally, what we'll do is we'll just approach those viewers that I guess not everyone wants to be a moderator. I guess. But I completely understand that. A lot of people want just the obligation-free, come in, don't have to chat, don't have to do any of that sort of vibe about how they view the streams. But if people, hey, a little bit of a cheeky shout out there that I almost missed. Oh, very good afternoon, folks. Let's get some tower emojis there in the chat for the wonderful crew up there at Sydney Tower, the Savo. Good on you, fellas. The ladies and gentlemen up there do a wonderful, wonderful job keeping the air safe for all. And I must as well send my appreciation for the what day was it? The Wednesday show, where we got a wonderful shout out for Marco on the way in. And you know what? We've got a couple of Kiwis up there, but we won't hold that against them. They do a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful job. All I caught at the end was "G'day SydSquad." Oh, dear me. There we go. So a lovely little moment there that I almost spoke over. I mean, I reckon we've missed probably about 1,000 shout-outs over the years of talking over the top of them, or things like that. We've probably missed a ton of them. But we just snuck that one in. I didn't even know that was coming as well. Oh, how good's that? Fantastic. Such a nice little treat. And a full credit to the ladies and gents up there at Air Services Australia.
SydSquad, can you wave?
Oh, you're giving me a wave now, are you? I can wave. Oh, ow, my hand. There we go. Oh, I need to stand in the sun, actually. Okay, can you see me? I need to know if they can hear me. I'll turn them up a bit. Or are they waiting for me to wave, or are they waving? I can't tell. I'm almost waiting for another message to come through. I can't see on my little screen if I'm getting a wave back or not. That's when you know there's not much going on up there.
G'day, assigned to being left 290, runway 3 for left, clear for takeoff.
Oh dear. That was very cheeky. Very cheeky. I don't know. Could you see me wave? If I'll give you a bit of a reference, Tower, just in case we're on the break room. We're just by the old tower, just west of the old tower, and you can look across thy yonder, just as this Rex interrupts the usual 20-second delay. Yeah, I've got. We obviously do. We do have a delay on the frequency. But if I hear them, say, "Oh, can you give us a wave?" They know that I'm listening at the same time. There's no delay on the ATC for me, just what's broadcast over to the show. Little cheeky Rex, but we'll have to keep our ears open, I think. Just after this Rex departs, just in case there's nothing else coming in.
Yeah, good day.
Still a little bit of static there going on. Some lovely messages shouting out to the ATC. That's awesome. And good to see all those tower emojis getting a good work out there. H-Man, hello there, H-Man. Do you know Neil that works in the No, I don't. I'm afraid. I don't, but. Yeah, there's obviously a group of them up there that are cheeky SydSquad viewers. We know that for a fact. I think that was Exhibit A right there.
Roll through back to Foxtrot, almost 2 knots, 1 knots crosswind, runway 340, roll through back to Foxtrot, 340.
Alright, 717, long ways out there amongst that heat haze, but the very recognisable landing lights on the lower tips of the wings there. And H-Man, good shout, but I don't know him unfortunately, but I'm sure I would know someone that would know. But if it's in Sydney, yes, we'll put it that way. Jake is here as well. G'day there, Jake. Member for 8 there in the cabana. Good on you there, Jake. Very good afternoon to you. Yeah, Lee. They must have had the binoculars.
You're in our current temperature.
I know they've got night vision binoculars up there as well, which is cool. And I know that because I've looked through them myself. Right, here we go, the QJet 717. Next one about to drop in here. Is it our Tassie Devil livery? It looks like it. Qantas 7 just interrupting there on the way out as well, heading southbound on Taxiway Alpha. They're off to Dallas, Fort Worth this afternoon. There we go. That's that wind not being very kind with that microphone there either. I'll be back at the end just in 1 sec there, folks.
Sydney Tower, Qantas 7 Heavy ready. Qantas 7 Heavy, Sydney Tower, g'day. Head out, just up 608 on the road through toilet. Just up 608, Tower, g'day. Qantas 742, wind 270 degrees, 16 knots, 14 knots, crosswind, runway 34 left, clear to land. 34 left, clear to land, Qantas 742.
Hey Tower, g'day, Qantas 739 ready.
Qantas 739, Sydney Tower, g'day. Qantas 7 line up, runway 34 left.
Line up 34 left, Qantas 7.
Just 608, start bringing the speed back. Traffic 2 depart long haul ahead.
Okay, we're bringing it back now for you.
Runway 34 left, clear for takeoff.
34 left, clear for takeoff, Qantas 7.
Qantas 7 and no later roll, thanks, traffic at 3.5 miles.
Qantas 7, roger.
Slow down, let me know when you've got room to shoot.
Right, here we go. Qantas 7 about to roll on 34 left here.
Runway 34 left.
Heading off to Dallas, Fort Worth this afternoon. Let's enjoy this one. We won't see this one rotate, unfortunately. They are always nice and heavy. Plenty of fuel despite that wind out of the north there. And away they go. No chance of seeing any signs of rotation. Jetstar a little late on the landing clearance, a little bit of a tight squeeze, but that's how we do things here. Got to feed them in nicely. And Tegan's here. Hello there, Tegan. Nice to see you this afternoon. Dropping in a fiver. Hi, Tim. My boyfriend Jay is FO on velocity 655. Link Airways from Canberra, arriving in about 10 minutes. Can you try and capture it? Of course. Velocity. There they are there, actually. They're just checking in with Tower. So we'll capture that for sure. And it was Jay. Jay the FO. There we go. All right, so we'll keep an eye out there for you there, Tegan. And we'll do our best to feature that aircraft. And that's a wonderful shout out there, Tegan. I appreciate you dropping in the fiver this afternoon. I can't see. Oh, actually, no, I can see him out there. It's a little bit tricky. Not really much reference to use. Oh, come on, camera. will be tricky. But a bit small out there at the moment, Tegan, but we'll feature that shortly. We'll hear them their landing clearance. You'll have to confirm with us as well. There they are on tower now. So if you you'll have to confirm with us if it's your boyfriend Jay on the radio as well, or if he's flying it. If he's, generally speaking, if he's not on the radio, he's probably flying it, and vice versa.
Qantas 39 on A340, clear for takeoff.
Runway 34 left, clear for takeoff, on set takeoff.
So we'll catch their arrival very, very shortly. A little bit hard to see there with the radio. I might see if I can try another aerial. Qantas just departing, off they go. Another one banking out to the east as well. And here we go, the Velocity 655, and a big shout out to Jay, the first officer on board, just coming in from Canberra, operating for Virgin Australia there by Link Airways on the beautiful little blue-tailed Saab. Here we go, look at them, here they come. Nicely done there. Oh, they make it look easy. I think the wind was about 280 degrees at 15 knots, I think, so it's a decent crosswind out there. It's company Link Saab there in the background as well. And unfortunately, we won't be able to see Jay because we pick up the captain's side from this particular vantage. So we can only see the captain's shirt there in the flight deck. Tegan, I'm sure he's in there somewhere, doing a fine job as well. Please send him our regards from the SydSquad team. There we go. Watch the company Link Saab depart now. They're heading off to Canberra.
Thank you, Singapore 211. Takeoff 656.
All right, there we go. Clear for takeoff now, off to Canberra. I did hear a little bit of static there with the Singapore 241, so it would seem to me that they're not too far away from arriving here in Sydney. The 777-300ER, second custard duck of the day. Unusual sounding Link Saab. No sign of that Singapore 241 just yet, but I imagine they won't be too far away from joining us here. And oh, look out, look who is here. Captain Marco is here. Oh, Marco, hello from Seoul. Annyeonghaseyo, Marco. Thanks to SydSquad and all SydSquad-ins for the awesome send-off from Sydney yesterday evening. I'm still watching the replay. Thanks very much for the well wishes. See you soon. Well, Marco, I'll tell you what, it was fantastic, mate. First of all, the arrival, fantastic, mate. Viewed from this exact same spot, Wonderful shout out from ATC. A massive firm handshakes to Dan up there for that, for sorting that out for us. It was a little bit planned, as you could probably tell. Capturing your wonderful arrival here on runway 34 left, just out behind us, as well as the wonderful dinner there with Mario. So shout out to Mario, who I hope is watching as well, unless he's already departed on his next journey. But I did get a text message from you, Marco, this morning saying that you'd arrived safe and sound, and we've crossed paths here just now. So I haven't sorted out your video just yet, Marco, but that'll come this week sometime. So I'm so glad that you got there nice and safe and sound. Thank you so much for having us out for dinner as well. Myself, Kurt, and Charlie as well for that wonderful evening, and as well the wonderful night last night, seeing you depart. I was, believe it or not, I was standing outside a little birthday party and watching your departure. Then I had to stop what I was doing to capture that departure, because it was very important, and it was just a little bit emotional even for me to watch you depart from my home airport. So Marco, always a pleasure, mate. I'm looking forward to seeing you back down here in holiday mode, and yeah, that'll be very, very important for us as well, so we can spend a little bit more time. I know Nigel wants to go and take you flying out there, and you can go and do some backflips and barrel rolls and stuff, all those things that I'm not really interested in. But no, look, wonderful, mate, wonderful. And I did give you a little plug as well earlier on in the show when we saw the UPS 34 come in, and I did say it's just not the same, knowing that it might not, that it isn't going to be you flying it. So that was a little bit a little bit sad, knowing that you won't be taking that flight anymore. But I'm so glad that we got to celebrate it with you in the way that we did, and appreciate you for having us there, Marco. So yeah, absolute legend, mate. Absolute legend. I said it to you before, mate. But yeah, I couldn't think any highly of a bloke, Marco. And love you, mate. You're an absolute legend, and pleasure to have part of the team. And yeah, wow, always an honour seeing that name there in the chat. Looking forward to seeing you coming back down.
Stand by, I'll see what I can do.
Whenever you're able to make it. So good on you, Marco. I've got a soft. I do indeed have a soft spot for Marco. He's a good man. Oh man, this dust is rough. Yeah, I'm not sure where that Singapore 241 is. I'm sure he's not too far away. John Doe's there. G'day, John, if that is your real name. H-Man's here as well. G'day there, H-Man. How good is this weather? 26 here right now. You? Yeah, look, mate, it's absolutely magnificent. It's just, yeah, there is a bit of a breeze. I mean, the breeze is quite nice. It's quite pleasant, but it's just kicking up all this dirt. So it's not, it's probably not ideal. But hopefully later, as the afternoon sort of continues, that wind will sort of dissipate a little bit. But a very good afternoon to you there, H-Man. Geez, you look after us as well. Thank you, H-Man. You know what? Like we say that as a joke. You get. You get a little bit emotional, but you know what? I know. I mean, I don't know from experience what retirement's all about, but when you're doing a lot of things for the last time, something that you've loved for so long, I can sort of almost understand what it might be like. Especially when you've had such a wonderful 37-year career. In your profession, and yeah, you've got to call stumps one day, unfortunately. But look, we did our part for Marco, and we got to, unfortunately, not hold up some water cannons, but we did it in the way that we could, I guess. And unlike John Farnham, most people retire just once. So it's we want to make it special, especially for a man like Marco. Little corner 7-3 just over the keys there on 3-4 left. Don't know what that is out the back there, but it looks like there could be something decent size there joining final. Maybe I'm wrong. Almost need some swimming goggles for the stream today. There we go, just rolling out there on 3-4 left. King Hot Dog saying pumping out the streams this week. Well, yeah, it was me the other day. Kurt yesterday. I did one a few days ago, but yeah, I'm going to be having a bit of a quieter month this month for the next couple of weeks. So I might only get a couple of streams out the door for the next couple of weeks. So I've got to make hay while the sun shines, so to speak. So you might. I mean, it might be a good thing, or it might not be, but you might see a little bit less of me for September, which is a bit of a shame. But yeah, look, you know, work obviously, obligations come first. Well, family comes first. Work obviously comes second, and then the SydSquad channel comes in a close third. What do we got out there amongst all that heat haze? Oh no, it's nothing big. It's just a Jetstar. Again, I'm not sure where that Singapore was. We heard them on ATC. Singapore 241. Oh, well, if the radio's quiet, they might even request a wave again. Even though I don't want to look like a clown waving around. Oh, it is the Custard Duck 777, is it? Oh, I can't see him just out there at the moment. He's a little ways out. Oh, okay. So everyone's saying that it is the Singapore on the inbound. Fantastic. Oh yeah. Oh yes. The emotion was dust in the eye. It wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't me getting emotional. It was just a bit of dust. But. Yeah, the only thing is about this particular spot, where I'm sort of parked. I mean, on the left side of your screen, you're looking at boot cam. You're in the back of my boot, but there's a lot of these like little sort of twig things that are sort of floating around. There's dust everywhere, and it's yeah, it's. I'll tell you what. I hope just when I get home that the what do you call it, the vacuum cleaner is charged up, because it's going to be required for at least an hour, I think, to get all this dust and stuff out of all the gear. I know Kurt in the past had a ladybug. I can't remember what stream that was, but he got a ladybug in his audio thing, his audio box, and it caused it to have a few issues. So
Singapore 241, Sydney Tower, g'day. The wind 280 degrees, 18 knots, 14 knots across wind. You can roll through and make a golf. Runway 34 left, clear to land.
34 left, clear to land, Virginia Golf, Singapore 241.
Right, there we go. Clear to land on runway 34 left for the beautiful Singapore 241. Our next heavy on the cards here for us this afternoon, the 777-300ER. We're gonna continue. We're gonna fight through all the way for another hour, despite the the dust everywhere. Actually, you know what? Here's what I'll do for you. This is a little bit of perspective, right? So this is the mixing table, right? It's just oh, I don't know if it's going to focus. Just covered in dust at the moment, unfortunately. And here's the old laptop. The old laptop's copping an absolute beating. Poor old yeah. There's just dust everywhere. But you know what? We'll be fine. We'll proceed. Makes it interesting for me when I get home. I'm not even going to say that there, Brad. Geez, you're cheeky. That was pretty funny though. Right, can we get there? We go three. Yeah, they're joining us here for the 3-4 parallels. The Singapore 241 going to be number 1 to land here on 3-4 left, and something else swinging around the back there behind. Yeah, I need one of those lens cleaners just to like puff everything out of the way. Lovely parallel approach there. Look at that view, fantastic. So, Qantas A330. What's going on with the camera? Come on, camera. Qantas A330 coming out to play as well. Probably Qantas 043 off to Bali, but let's enjoy this one. Singapore. Gee whiz, that make it look easy.
Singapore 241 vacating left on the Gulf, contact ground 126.5.
Oh, there we go, it's our Denpasar bound A330 on the way out. And Marco's back. Hello there, mate. Hello, Marco. Tim, it was really great to see you boys yesterday with their UPS 747 models when we got to the airport. Fist pumps all around. Oh, indeed. You know what? I was thinking about it, right? This is just to put the story into perspective, right? So, I mean, you know, Marco graciously let us know what time he'd be heading to the airport, and I thought, you know what? I've got to take the opportunity. So I went out, did school pickup, did all that sort of stuff. Brought the UPS 747 models. Now, mind you, one of them is absolutely massive, which Marco very, very kindly gave to the boys, right? And I don't know what scale it is, but it's a 747-8 model, and it's...
Qantas 539, wind 300 degrees, 18 knots, 0 knots crosswind,
10 knots crosswind, okay. I think it's about a 1 to 100 scale, but it's massive, right? It's massive. It's absolutely awesome. And we got it out of the stand, off the stand, out of the pool room, and we brought it out. We got a magnificent photo together, and I'll tell you what, it was absolutely wonderful that we could just. Well, I think the boys just wanted to see just once more, you know, and we got to the birthday party we were a little bit late, but it was worth it. Oh, mate, fantastic! It was fantastic, even though it was very short there at the at T1. But you know, it was worth it. It was worth the drive out there for the boys, for my boys to see you, I should say. But yeah, mate, unreal. I'm looking forward to when our paths cross once more, and I'm sure the beautiful bride will probably be there as well when you come down on holidays, I imagine. Good on you, mate. Always be a pleasure. At least we've got this form as well of socialising. Here we go. Oh, M. Delizio. Dropping in a 5 this afternoon. Bring on the custard duck. The 777 has grown on me. What is your favourite aircraft at the moment, mate? All right, well, that's sorry. That's quite an interesting question, as you say right now. Now, historically, my favourite was the Qantas 747-400, but I can't say that, but that's my all-time favourite. So I'm not going to say that because you asked for the current. Now, I could probably specify a lot into say, something that's seen at Sydney Airport right now, or something that's still flying out there, or there's a lot of options. My favourite thing right now, well, my favourite model of aircraft is the 747-400. In terms of airline livery mix and match, it's a good question. I'm going to have to get back to you on that. I don't really have a favourite, because I love all the 747s, and a true 747 lover has no favourites, right? Oh, I'll leave it at that one. I appreciate the $5 super chat this afternoon, and I love the questions as well. You can make it as specific as you like, and I'll try and give you an answer. As long as it's sensible, of course. Right, here we go. Qantas 043 outbound to Bali. Here we go. See a rotation here, I think. Now that was the perfect rotation spot. That's the spot that you want it. You want it to rotate, so it's just in the air, but the fuselage is just below the top of the tower. That's my favourite rotation spot right there. But look, I agree with the 777 has always been in my top, maybe 5, my top 5 of aircraft. I love the 747s in general. I love the MD-11/DC-10s. I wasn't really around to enjoy the L1011s, even though they were pretty awesome looking things. But yeah, I think the 7.4, the MD-11 probably take the cake for me there. It was just, and it's a bit unfortunate that we don't see the MD-11s here anymore in Sydney, except on like sort of charter basis. But even again, it's still quite rare. So I mean, in that respect, it is a little bit unfortunate that we don't see them on regularly here anymore. FedEx, UPS were our last 2 operators of the MD-11s here in Sydney.
Through on the runway.
H-Man, I don't think I forgot your membership there. Did I or didn't I? Oh, I did. I'm sorry. I apologise. No, I had your one before, but there was another cheeky one here that I missed. Sorry, H-Man. And you know what? It's gone out to John Doe. And John Doe is a personal friend of mine. He's one of my top men, John Doe. He's I would classify him as one of the SydSquad bat phone. He's on there. He's on speed dial, John Doe. So a very lucky recipient, and one of our top men here at SydSquad. He's a cheeky fella, John Doe, and one of many viewers that sit there on the bat phone, ready to dial us up if required, of course. Apologies, H-Man. I did let that one slip. And Mick Malloy also dropping in a gifted membership. That's gone out to Ross Huntington. Ross picking up a membership. Mick, thank you so much there. Mick tuning in from Melbourne, down there in beautiful Victoria. So we won't hold that against him. Mick and Tim down there at Melbourne Flyer. No, No, we're all friends here in Australia. That's a story for another day. Good on you, Mick. Hope you and the boys are doing well. Lovely dash with the big bony legs. The Dash 8s. There's another punter trying to give the whatever that type of surfing squad. I can't remember. Someone did mention it before. Mick, thank you so much there for the gifted membership, mate. Very kind of you. And, welcome back, Ross. Hello there, Marianne. Good to see you this afternoon. Never rains, but it is today. And Mick dropping in at 2 this afternoon. Been working and lurking, now just lurking. Oh, there we go. Good on you, Mick. It's always good to sit back, relax, and enjoy a nice afternoon stream, particularly when the weather's so nice. Look at this. Just magic conditions this afternoon.
231, the dash on the runway will locate to the right.
And with the golf ball on the tee on the right side of screen as well.
0 degrees, 15 knots, 14 knots, cross 1.
So, thank you so much there, Mick. Impulse Aviation. You're a Melbourneite? Ouch. Yeah. Now look, it wouldn't be a stream with some Melbourneites without a bit of banter about who's got the best city, because I think we both think we do, right? It's pretty typical of Sydney-siders and Melbourneites to think that. Lee S is saying, as a kid in the 70, as a kid in Syd, the 707s were exciting as they screamed around the airport. The avgas smell was intoxicating too. Yeah, I'll bet they were. I just missed out with the 707 era, unfortunately. I mean, I've still seen a couple of them flying. The Omega tanker, the Qantas one, X-Ray Bravo Alpha, when it came into Sydney, which is now in Longreach. That one visited Sydney before it went up there for display and storage. So yeah, look, I've had a few experiences with the 707, but yeah, certainly not many. The last, actually, here's a question for you. Question for the viewers: Who was the last commercial operator of a 707? Which airline operated the last one that you could book a ticket on? I just missed out, unfortunately. Air New Zealand just rolling through there on runway 3 for left. They'll make a left turn via probably taxiway Golf and head towards Terminal 1 this afternoon. And oh, look out, Kelly dropping in a couple of gifted memberships, 5 as a matter of fact, to the SydSquad community. The 5 lucky viewers to pick them up. Perth Refueler, hello there, mate. We actually got a wave out of Perth Refueler when we were over there doing a couple of live streams there in Perth a couple of months ago. Arbel's got one, Hank's got one, Michael Howley, and Scott Sexton's got one as well. It's fantastic. Well, Kelly, thank you so much for that very kind contribution to the show this afternoon and dropping a couple of gifted memberships in for the viewers. It's a warm welcome to those viewers that have picked one up. It's lovely to have your company this afternoon. Might have to fiddle with that microphone, I think. Yeah, Kelly, once again, thank you so much there for the kind contribution, the Savo. It's a warm welcome to all of the newest members of the SydSquad channel. Welcome aboard there, folks. And Tux Freak TV. I like it. We're dropping in a tenner this afternoon. Hi there, Tim. New to this awesome channel, and we'll be heading to Sydney November 20th from Perth, WA to Sydney, and arriving in Sydney 6:05 with just 9:89. There we go. Is it your first time tuning into the show? there. I can only imagine it is, but yeah. Look, if we're hosting streams in November, which we will be, we obviously don't have a schedule. Yeah, don't be afraid to come and say hello if you're in town. If you're a bit of a planes spotter. So I appreciate that kind gesture this afternoon. Welcome to the channel as well, first and foremost. So I appreciate that they're Tux Freak TV. I like it. And a few people asking about Iran Air, but it was Saha. H-Man's got it. Saha Airlines. They're over in Iran. Was the last one that retired in. Oh, I don't know what year. It probably would have been about 2013, perhaps. Some time ago now. Jets just rolling out there on runway 3 for left. Folks, I'll be back with you in just one hot second. No, I don't. No, of course I don't. Do you want to jump on with us? Just got to work this out. Hello. All right, I've got a special visitor with me. Do you want me to introduce you, or do you want to introduce yourself?
No, you can introduce me.
All right, hang on. I need to turn you up just a little bit. How's the volume?
Good for me.
Okay, excellent. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce to you someone that we've been waiting to have on the show for a long time, and you won't actually think that. Actually, just there. But I've recommended you to Kurt to have you, upon availability, for you to come down and say hello. And I've welcomed Jasmine to the show. Jasmine and I, we go way back, don't we, Jasmine?
Unfortunately.
I'll give you one of those there, Jasmine. No, but look, it's nice to have you. It's a little bit of a surprise, but I think that you have owed us a stream for a while.
Oh, okay.
Because you know what you're talking about. You know, you work in the industry, and do you want to jump on and say hello?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, there we go. So
hello.
Yeah, just up there. It's in the boot cam. So yeah, this is Jasmine, everyone. She's well. What brings you here? Why are you into aviation?
Oh, jeez.
she's got a lot of experience. So you know, flying experience. You like planes? Yeah. That's probably a good start.
Yeah.
So I mean, hang on, just turn that down just a tad. We've got to keep an ear out for ATC because they said hello to us earlier, so I've got to be careful. So Jasmine, you like to do a bit of flying?
Yes, I do.
How is your flying going, actually? Because you've logged up quite the amount of hours, right?
Yes, I haven't flown for a while, actually. Maybe April last year.
Oh, okay.
With some friends in the meantime.
Yep.
Been busy in my roles.
Yep.
So that's kept me still well involved in aviation.
Yeah, no, that's it. No, that's it. And look, Jasmine, I know you quite well, and I know that one of your faves is about to touch down here. So you can. This is the live camera there, but it's the Qatari A380 about to join us here on 3 for Left. You've joined us just in time because that's your end goal, right? You want to be flying the 380s, am I right?
Definitely, yes.
Is that still?
Yes, that's still a goal.
Yeah. No, fantastic. You know who we need to tee you up with?
Who?
Captain Emily Sidoti.
Oh yes, I've seen her.
Yes, yeah. So she's
Definitely an inspiration.
She's going to join us on a stream soon. You'll have to try and cross paths with her and exchange ideas. And by that, I mean she'll give you some ideas.
Yes, that sounds good to me.
But yeah, no, here's our first, well, our only Qatari A380 arrival for the afternoon. And well, what's that? That's our third one of this afternoon. 2 departures, and so far our first arrival, the Emirates 380, should be not too far as well. And how's all your work engagements going there, Jazz? Because I know you're very much involved in the industry. Mm-hmm. You're loving it, because we worked together for a little bit.
Yes, we did on the ramp. I enjoyed that.
Are you just saying that?
No, I did.
You can be honest.
You were a good trainer, Tim. Definitely.
And have you seen that there's still, I mean, I don't know if you've crossed paths with Shristi. Now, she's a SydSquad viewer as well, and she said that she was at the Sydney Airport Jobs Fair, and there was a photo of me up there.
Oh, of course there is.
I don't know how. I wasn't approached by that. I don't know. The check must be in the mail, I think.
I've seen your photo on the Sydney Airport website as well.
Yeah. If you know where to look, you can find me on there.
Pretty famous, but I don't want to give you a big head.
No, it's all right. It's big enough, isn't it, Jazz?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. One of your faves here, Jazz. Have you got a particular favourite A380, Jasmine?
No, I just like A380s.
Because I think this Qatari is it's up there for me. I like how they've gone. You know, obviously with their livery is a little bit. Actually, let's talk after this. Hang on, stand by. Let's enjoy this one together. Magnificent, eh?
Beautiful touchdown as well.
No, that's fantastic. All right, there we go. They're just getting that slight little roll through down towards the end of the runway. They'll look for their parking bay shortly. And I'll tell you what. Sorry, Jasmine. I should, because this is your first time on a stream, I should say here's the chat. So a lot of people saying hello to you, and I don't think anyone's actually spelt your name correctly.
No, that's okay. Jenny S is shortened my name correctly, though.
There we go. We'll give the punters a bit of a go, because you do spell, well, not you, but your name is not spelled Jasmine. It's Jasmyn.
That's correct.
And yeah, lots of people saying hello. Even Kirsten, one of the mods, has still got it wrong. But we'll let that one slide, because Kirsten's she's a lovely help for the channel. Now. Who's this? I've got to keep an ear out for our Emirates, because they normally follow each other in the 2 380s. But I'll tell you what, it's been well overdue to have you on the stream, and we don't have enough females on the shows with us. So you weren't my first choice, but you'll do.
Don't lie.
No, like I said before, I said you know, we've been meaning to have you on for a little while, Jasmine, and that's a little bit of a credit to you as well. And I'm quite happy to admit that.
That's probably the nicest compliment you've ever given me.
Oh yeah, it's probably the only one, I think. Yeah.
We'll save it up.
Grant W has just come in and dropped a gifted membership there as well. Good on you there, Grant W. It's gone out to Dardmore, picking up the membership there in the Uluru Lodge, courtesy of Grant W. It opens up the door to the SydSquad membership with the for a free month, with the option to continue if you wish. There, get my words a little twisted there, Jazz. Too busy trying to spot what's going on out here.
What do we have coming in next?
I know. I was hoping that you could tell me. So thank you there, Grant W. Grant W saying, nice backhanded compliment. No, you know what? Jasmine and I, we've known each other for quite a while, so that's quite okay. It's not like you're not really a viewer of the channel, are you, Jazz? Well, you do,
yeah,
but we knew each other before
yes.
SydSquad, so you're more of a I don't know, I don't want to give you too many compliments, but you're more of a friend than a viewer, so to speak.
Well, that's recorded, so I have proof now.
Yeah, I better choose my words carefully, otherwise you'll use them against me. Little Rex, just look at this thing. They've gone way past the touchdown zone, but you know what? Why not? If they're going to get a roll through down to the end, it's probably one of the longest touchdowns I think I've seen in the last little while. And now, Jasmine, we would normally, if I had have known you were coming, we would have done a little brief before the show. But
okay.
Actually, you know what? Just give me 1 sec. Yes, all right. So, that was our brief, by the way.
Okay, very quick brief. I'm good at this.
Now, Jazz, in what form of capacity do you work, and how does it relate to the industry? Because you must have a little bit of a brain on you.
Well,
because you're pretty switched on, right? You do an important role in the industry.
Yes.
Because, I mean, like everyone, I guess, in some shape or form,
everyone
has to do their role, otherwise the industry doesn't work, right? So what can you tell the viewers about your role?
You know what? I'll start with my background first.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
I got my commercial pilot's license back in 2022.
Yep.
I rather enjoy flying.
Yep.
Then from there I found a job in flight dispatch for an airline.
Yep.
And I was doing flight planning for that airline for almost two years. And then in March of this year, I've moved into another role in the airline industry.
Fantastic.
Doing fleet technical. So,
that sounds very technical. It sounds too technical for me, Jazz.
No, Tim, I'm sure you know what we do.
And do you care to elaborate? I mean, there's probably a large role, because a role named something like that has probably got a lot to it, right?
A little bit, yes.
and can you elaborate that on just on a tad? So what was it? Fleet technical?
Yes.
Okay, now is that to do with bits and pieces of aircraft? Is that what we're talking about?
I'm under flight operations, so we look after, there's a team of us, and we look after the technical side of aircraft operations. My day-to-day role involves looking after the navigation database, doing charter requests for people, monitoring method of works plans for aerodromes, looking at AIP SUPs and AICs.
Yep.
So there's a broad range. We also look at seat caps for routes that are performance limited.
Yep.
So there's quite a few things.
So it's technically way over my head, I think, Jazz. So no, it's and you enjoy it. I mean, I know that you want to sort of be a pilot at some day in a professional form.
Yes.
But this is somewhere that you're quite happy in.
Yes, I definitely enjoy the back end of things, the behind the scenes.
Yes,
it definitely helps build on your knowledge of how things work out on the airfield, up in the sky.
Yep.
So.
No, for sure. And I mean, the more sort of work you do in regards to that, it gives you a really good scope of how the industry works as well, from not standing at the window looking outside and watching the bags go or the refuels go and all that sort of stuff. It gives you a bit more of an aircraft idea of how the aircraft are staying in the air and keeping people moving without too much delay, right?
Definitely. We do work with a lot of different departments across the airline as well.
Yep.
And they all help contribute to getting these charters or the RPT services off the ground one way or another. Yeah,
okay. And I guess like every job in the industry, it comes with probably some challenges and stuff like that.
Yes, yes, definitely.
Not for you though.
Oh, you're giving me a big head now.
But it's quite interesting. So it seems like it's you know, it would obviously have its big challenges that would be, you know, it would take a lot of sleuthing to like in a day-to-day in a work day, right? Like
yes, and
a lot of problem solving and all that sort of thing.
Knowing who to talk to, to help you. Dealing with different personality types.
Oh yes. Yeah. I've got one of those.
Yeah, I know.
It's fascinating. It's fascinating. I mean, I mean, both of us have roles that are very, very different, but almost without them, aircraft don't move.
Oh,
so
definitely.
it's quite interesting, and I think that's one thing that I really love about the industry, is that you know, it's so dynamic and so big and varied, which is also interesting. If you'd like to throw a question at Jazz, feel free to do so. Just got one message to knock through there from Dave, dropping in an 8 this afternoon. Have a go, Tim. Oh, sorry. I thought he was saying have a go, but he said have to go. Thank you for the stream. Love Sydney, love SydSquad. Oh, that's awesome. Good on you there, Dave, from Impulse Aviation. Wonderful message there. And you have yourself a lovely afternoon there, Dave. So thank you for dropping in for the show. And, we'll see you again on the next one. That's awesome. Beverly George is there in the chat there as well. And Maria, you're out the door as well. Have a good afternoon there, Maria. It's interesting, and I mean, the one thing as well that we've sort of, you know, the more that we talk to different people in different roles that people have in the industry, it goes to show how wide the industry actually is. You know, it's not just pilots, cabin crew, ground crew, caterers and refuelers. Like, there is just so much that goes into it, you know, like in terms of people that aren't directly involved with day-to-day turnarounds of aircraft and actually being at the airport. There's, you know, there's so much involved. I mean, like yourself, and I guess Charlie. Do you know Charlie? He's very much like that. He does sort of like route planning and stuff like that. So I
have met him briefly. Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah. So again, you know, not so much involved with day-to-day turnarounds per se out here at the airport, but you know, without people like him and yourself, the airport stops, right? So it's interesting. It's interesting, and to get a gauge of all the different careers out there, because I know there's probably a lot of people that watch the show that are very much interested in working at the airport, or you know, for an airline in all different types of capacities. And because what's this? This would be your third different role in an airline, in the industry, I guess you could say.
Definitely. So I started out throwing bags or placing bags.
I don't think throwing is the right term. It's more of it's loose term, that one.
Definitely. Then I finished my flight training and moved into another role. Yep. And now I've ended up in this role.
Beautiful.
So it's all played a significant part in those roles too, just from being on the ramp to then coming into these other roles. Yes. It's given me an idea of, oh, hang on, this is how this works.
Yeah, well, that's it.
This can help me here. Yes,
because you've got an understanding of an area of the airport that, say, a lot of other people wouldn't per se, that are in more of an office-based role.
Definitely.
It's quite interesting.
So you can start on the ramp and end up in any sort of area.
Well, that's exactly right. I mean, I did that. I guess a lot of people that started in the industry outside of, like, you know, some office jobs and things like being a pilot probably would have started with, you know, say baggage handling and all that sort of stuff, and sort of move their way up and move their way around and find the niche of the industry that they sort of want to get into, because, you know, you're a perfect example of how the many different paths that people can take in the industry. So yeah, it's quite fascinating. Thank you for being an example of that, Jazz.
G'day, Velocity 428 ready. Velocity 428.
Velocity 428, just heading down south. There will be barrelling towards us shortly. They're going to head off to Adelaide this afternoon. So just heading south via taxiway Alpha. Feel free to read anything out you like there, Jasmine. If anyone's...
I'll let you read.
Oh, Lena's there. Hello there, Lena. Yeah, we'll have to just slowly ease you into the streams, because I want you to you need to come and join us on streams regularly, I think.
Well, you stream during the day.
During the week, yes.
Yeah, so it's a little bit hard for me because I am.
Well, and that's something that's actually quite interesting, because a lot of the people that watch the SydSquad show on the night shows probably don't even know who I am, because I never stream at night or on the weekends, because I'm normally streaming, almost work hours, right? So almost pretty much either Monday to Friday.
Yeah.
And generally I'm finished by 6 o'clock, like I will be in this case. So it's a very varied viewer base as well. So we might even need to get you on a night show as well to share your expertise.
Oh.
What can you tell us about your flying experience, Jazz? In terms of what types you're flying, hours and all that sort of stuff?
Oh, okay.
Or is that too specific? You might need to get the logbooks out.
Yeah. Well, the last aircraft I flew was a Baron up on the Gold Coast.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that during the Gold Coast Air Show? Did you go barrelling past the hotels then?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, the Baron, yes. Yeah.
That was a fun aircraft to fly, a little bit fast. Coming from a Diamond, a DA42.
Yep.
And
was that at Bankstown?
Yes, I was flying at Bankstown as well.
Yep.
Flew out of the Gold Coast. Queensland flying is quite nice.
Yeah, I'll bet. Especially probably southeast Queensland, right? Like around the Gold, particularly around the Goldie. Getting to cruise along the Surfers Paradise there.
Definitely. Very beautiful.
I'd love the opportunity to actually do that flight. Is it sort of like our Victor one?
I never did the scenic that runs up and down the coast. I was doing my instrument training up there, so.
Right. Okay. And what's the next steps as far as flying professionally goes for you?
For me, I'm currently doing my ATPLs.
Yep.
So, aiming to have those finished by February. Obviously, it's quite hard when you work full time as well.
Yes, yeah, that's it.
Sometimes the last thing you want to do is sit down and study.
No, I agree.
But yeah, I'll get those done and keep working on building up my hours.
Yep.
So that's it for me.
No, that's it. And will you continue to try and do that out at Bankstown? Is that like the... Because I know Nige doesn't fly out at Bankstown. I know you've flown with Nige before.
Yes.
And you're still here.
Yeah, he's a great pilot.
No, he's not here, so you can be honest.
No, he was a great pilot.
Yeah, he's actually a professional. I don't know why. I don't know why.
Got a little bit sick.
Did you? Me too.
And he didn't. Oh, okay, that's good to know.
And it wasn't through any fault of his own. I think it was because the aircraft that he was in was one seat in front of the other. It wasn't you weren't sitting side by side.
Yes.
So it was a little bit. I didn't really enjoy that. And we were out there to go and visit Western Sydney Airport for some like aerial photography, and by the end of it, I was just ready to. Yeah, I wasn't feeling 100%.
Did you do any aerobatics with?
Oh, no way.
Oh, okay.
No way. Because you did, didn't you?
Yes, we went up.
Yeah, no, not interested.
No?
No,
okay.
thanks.
It was fun if I can build the tolerance for it.
Yes, yeah, but that's the next thing, right?
Yes, definitely.
Is that something that you'd be interested in learning?
Maybe not.
No, he's asked me to go up a couple of times to do some aerobatics, but I'm out. I can't do it.
I think you would enjoy it.
Do you reckon?
Yeah. He doesn't push you.
Doesn't thrash it too much?
No.
Yeah, okay.
Only goes upside down a few times.
Yeah. Did you see? Actually, it's a bit of off topic. Did you see on the Western Sydney Airport socials? You'll have to go and have a look. Okay. I encourage everyone to go and have a look at the Western Sydney Airport social media page, and you'll see Nigel's head. it's like an aerial view of the airport, and it's like a slow pan out. Just go and have a look. I think it's on maybe their Facebook page or something. The Western Sydney International Airport. And it's like an aerial. It's almost like a fisheye effect photo, and it sort of pans out, and all you can just see is this head sort of pop in the bottom of the frame, and it's our very own Nigel's head doing some aerobatics over the airport.
320 degrees, 14 knots, runway 34 left, clear to land.
I look forward to seeing everyone's reviews in the live chat. Go and have a look at it. I'm expecting to hear you just go, oh dear.
I wasn't able to find it. I was hoping someone else. Yeah.
Oh, you couldn't find it?
Well, I didn't look too.
Just scroll down. Yeah, this one here.
Oh, this one.
Have a look at it. Ready? So there's a beautiful view, aerial view of the runway, and then there's Nigel's chin.
That's awesome.
It's an unreal photo though. It was I think it was a screen capture of a GoPro video that he took. Absolutely unreal. So he's done a good job, Mr. that_airfield_guy on Instagram. I'm sure he will appreciate that little shout out. So another Link Airways sub just rolling in there on 34 left.
54, Sydney Tower, g'day.
They do some very odd routes.
Yeah, they do. Brisbane to Albion Park is one of them.
Yes, I'd like to do that one day.
It'd be interesting flying into Albion Park on a Saab.
Definitely.
But I think the best part about it would be flying over Sydney, because they fly over Sydney at about 18,000, I think, or so.
Yes, not many of the routes go over Sydney either.
No, especially at that altitude. So I think it'd be quite an interesting flight to do. I don't know what do you reckon, Jazz? Are we in for a go around here? These are a little snug.
No.
Oh no, actually no. Sorry. That's on 34 right. My mistake. It's just it looks big.
Lost your bearings, Russ?
I did lose my bearings. Actually,
320 degrees, 14 knots, runway 34 left, clear to land.
There's another aircraft out there as well. Just cruising along behind. Yeah, I did lose my bearings there for a moment.
Queuing 226 Delta, Sydney Tower, g'day.
Lovely. Right, there we go. Yeah, that A330 just sort of caught me off guard over there.
There you are.
Plane Lover saying, can you spot Q-Link 7 Delta from Tamworth when it comes to that? We can, if it lands on runway 34 left. Actually, Jazz, have you got flight radar there for me?
I do.
I'm just wondering if you might be able to do a bit of flight radar surfing.
Sorry, what did he say it was coming
Q-Link
from?
7 Delta from Tamworth. Q400. All depends on what runway they bring him in on. So I imagine it will probably land on 34 right. Nice little 2-for-1 there as well. And some lovely colours this afternoon. Two Qantas specials there for you, Jazz. Yeah, the old Tassie Devil. Did you fly on that?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, right. Where'd you do that to?
Just the Launceston and back.
Oh, yeah, down to Lonnie.
Yeah, it's a nice flight.
We had a few complaints last night. Apparently, it's Launceston and not Launceston.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we got to choose our words carefully.
Noted.
Mick Malloy's there in the chat, dropping in at 2 this afternoon. Have to go. Time to start dinner prep. Maybe back. What are we cooking, Mick? You can't go. You can't leave us like that and not tell us what you're having. But you have a lovely evening, mates, and appreciate you dropping in the Savo. Darryl Slaughter's there saying he reckons that Q-Link 7 Delta's heading for 3-4 right.
He would be correct. Looks like it.
Yes, is it here shortly? Is it one of these ones out here? Because I can see 3. Only one of which is a -8 actually, so it's probably not, because this one's on 3-4 left.
No, it's not 7 Delta just yet.
Right. Yeah, there we go. And how did you enjoy the 7-1? Because it's a on the way out next month.
It is.
I'm actually not going to get another flight on one, which is a bit of a shame, but
I enjoyed it. The crew were lovely.
Yeah. And you did you just go there and back, or did you stay?
Yeah, just went there and back.
Oh yeah, but a typical plane junkies trip, just not hopping off the aircraft.
No, definitely not.
The first time I ever did that was on a Qantas 747-300, and I went to Perth and back in one day.
That doesn't surprise me.
It was literally what time was it? It was probably a 7 or 8 o'clock departure out of Sydney, getting into Perth at whatever time, and literally just turning around. Actually, no, I lie. I didn't come straight back because I did a bit of plane spotting there, but I came back that same day and arrived back here at about 10 o'clock at night on one of the 747-300s. And now, actually, speaking of my favourite aircraft, yours is the 3. Have you flown on an A380, Jazz?
I did. I flew Emirates over to Christchurch last year.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That was a lovely flight. Nice and quick too. Very comfortable.
Yeah. Were you in first class?
No.
Oh, what a shame.
I don't have that coming.
Not yet, anyway.
We'll see.
Maybe one day.
But it was a nice flight. Very quiet.
No, very nice. It's nice that you could actually get one. Like I haven't flown on one of the 380s since I think Malaysian Airlines, and that was like years ago. That was a long time ago. I think that was about I reckon it was almost probably 10 years ago that I got to fly on one of those. And that was only between Hong Kong and Kuala Lumpur, so that was a pretty short flight.
What's the flight time?
It was probably 3.5 hours maybe.
Okay, about the same time.
So not terribly long.
No, definitely not. I would like to do it again over to Christchurch.
Yeah, do a cheeky A380 dash over there.
Yep.
Is it someone's birthday there? Elaine. Happy birthday, Elaine. I think I missed the message before, but happy birthday there. Or is this QPA, is it? Let's have a look. It sure is the famous QPA. Do you know why this one's famous, Jazz?
No, you'll have to tell me.
I'll enlighten you. This was the one that had the issue over Learmonth over in WA. It was flying from Perth to Singapore, and I think it dropped about 7,000 feet.
Yep.
Also, yeah, that was the one there.
Oh, nice.
But that was a long time ago. She's fixed now. I hope. Velocity 660. I wonder if that's who was it actually? Let me have a quick look. Oh, it's Tegan. I wonder if this is Jay. I wonder if this is Jay flying this Lynx. They might be ready to depart. I'd say that's probably them.
Velocity 660, runway 3 for left,
Can't remember what the rego was. Might have been. Yeah, no, I don't remember. Anyway, if this Tegan, if this is Jay, shout out.
58, wind 310 degrees 15 knots, ready for left, clear to land.
I'm still looking for our Emirates, Jazz.
Yeah, she's coming in shortly, actually.
Oh, is it? Will we be able to see it just yet?
Almost.
Oh yeah, it's out there on final. Actually, I can see it now that you've pointed it out. And there's our Jaffa as well over there on 3-4 right. Yes, I see the Emirates. What time is it actually, Jazz? Because I'm hoping that we might be able to sneak in the Qantas 11 departure at 5:25.
It's 5:12 at the moment.
5:12. Okay,
Yep.
so we got a bit of time. Hopefully we get some movement there on the Qantas 11 as well. But there it is, one of your faves, Jazz, the Emirates A380.
I'd have to say Emirates is probably my favourite.
Is that biased because that's the one you've actually flown on?
Maybe.
No, I the first one I flew on was a Qantas one, and that was just up to Singapore and back. That was OQB. And actually no, I lied. My first one was Emirates as well because I was on the inaugural Emirates A380 out of Sydney actually.
Oh.
That was to Auckland back then when they first started operating A380s to Sydney. And it wasn't daily either at the time. They were doing A380 and then on alternate days.
Emirates 416 Super Sydney target A, continue approach.
They were operating 777-200 LRs. So that was the first one. So I did the Emirates, Qantas and Malaysian.
Emirates 416.
I think that's it.
Plan on vacating at Foxtrot.
But I was never out there to chase A380s, Jazz. I was only out there to chase the 74s.
Oh, we all know that. I'm sure all the viewers know that as well.
All the viewers they're sick of hearing it. Yes, we know you love the A380, the 747. All right, there we go. Lovely views down south there towards the bay. With the Emirates A380 next to land here. They're coming in from Dubai. Emirates 417. We haven't seen your favourite aircraft, Jazz. Uniform Gulf, VUG.
No, we haven't, and I actually don't know where she is today.
Oh well, she's not much of a favourite then. You should be tracking that 24/7.
I'm a busy woman.
No, true. You can't spend all your day just surfing Flight Radar.
No, I can't. But I can definitely have a look at Flight Radar if I hear something fly over.
Just the chance that it comes into Sydney here. Lena, they're Jenny and Mary Ann. They're the self-confessed golden girls of SydSquad. They call themselves. That's not from me, by the way. I think that's what they call themselves. Oh, listen who's on tower.
Runway 34 left, clear to land.
All right, here we go, Jazz. Clear to land on runway 34 left. The beautiful Emirates A380. Let's enjoy this one. Here we go. Tell you what, it didn't make much noise.
No.
They make it look too easy, I think. Even there was a little bit of a bobble, but yeah, very nice. You can expect that after such a long flight there from Dubai. G'day there, Giuseppe.
Yeah, good day, just
Oh, EK Karen's there in the chat as well. Hi there, Karen. Flying on Friday morning, EK 415 in business. Look out. What day is it today? Oh, it's Friday today. Oh, so in a week's time. Fantastic.
Emirates 416, contact ground.
I'm sure you'll enjoy that flight, no doubt there, Karen, once again, with your beloved Emirates.
No, it's correct.
And we've got one of Air Services greats on at the moment, Jazz. Got Dan. This is Dan on tower at the moment. He gave the wonderful shout out to Marco when he landed the other day.
Nice.
Yeah, and he's on tower at the moment. So a massive shout out to you and the wonderful team up there at Air Services Australia. We've already heard from them once this afternoon. So a very good afternoon to the ladies and gentlemen. Let's keep their eyes peeled 24/7 to ensure the runways and the airways are safe. Did you ever think about getting into air traffic control, Jazz?
I never did, no.
It's
It'd be a very challenging job, I believe.
yeah. Have you ever had the chance to go up there and have a look?
No, I haven't.
Have a sticky beak?
No.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what. I mean, it's what's that?
Not one of the lucky ones.
It's one of those places. It's very. I mean, it's very precise. They've got very, I don't know the way to do it, the way to explain it, but it's also a very chilled environment because it's such a stressful and important job. They can't, they try and make it, they ensure there's lots of breaks and there's lots of, time to sort of decompress. Mm-hmm. So it's not, you're not there for your whole shift, 8 or 10 hours odd, just concentrating the whole time, because you need to be at the top of your game for the whole time that you're on the headset, and they do a wonderful job up there. And, there's a lovely little Dash 8 just taxiing out below as well.
There's two of them.
Oh, there was two. I missed that first one. I think I just what was that on final? I think I heard something call up heavy.
If you look over to the other runway, QLink 7 Delta's coming in.
Oh, that's QLink 7 Delta up the top there, is it?
Yep.
There you go. Maybe we'll focus on that one as well now that Jetstar 321 has arrived. There we go. I don't know why we were tracking this, but I think it was just I'm not sure if there was someone on board or. So there it is, the QLink 7 Delta on short final there for runway 34 right. Just disappearing down there below the rocks. It's arriving from Tamworth in the lovely evening sun. I think I can hear something taxiing out for departure as well, if I'm not mistaken. And there's a heavy on final as well.
787.
787, yeah.
From.
Is it? Oh, is it?
34.
Qantas 34, is it?
Yes.
Paris. From Perth and Paris. There we go.
Qantas 34, vacated Foxtrot. Wind 290 degrees, 11 knots, runway 34 left, cleared to land.
Look at these yahoos living their best. Not a bad way to spend your afternoon. All right, what time is it? It's 20 past 5. I'm really. Oh, here we go. Sri Lankan's on the way out. We might be able to just feature this just for a tad. And because I'd really like to try and squeeze in the Qantas 11. That would be a nice way to wrap up the show. Alright, here we go. The Qantas 34 from Paris via Perth. best time of the day to be out of the airport. What do you reckon, Jazz?
Definitely.
Magnificent. Now, Jazz, I'm going to need you to be on flight radar patrol for this Qantas 11, because I wanted to see if we can squeeze it in before the stream finishes and before the sun sets.
No worries.
Plane Lover saying there's 3 -8s on the other runway. Well, as long as they stay over there, so they can leave the heavies to us over here, I think. I know you like
dashies alone.
I know you like the -8s, Jazz, but I much prefer seeing the heavies come out this way.
Get your suit up vacating and then continue north on Alpha. Contact ground 126.5.
It's nice. It's probably the nicest lighting that you can actually enjoy the Jetstar 787 in. That lovely silver and orange colour.
53, wind 290 degrees, 9 knots, runway 34 left, clear to land.
Because I don't think Qantas 11's probably going to get out before sundown. But if they ping up on flight radar in the next couple of minutes, I reckon we'll stay.
Oh well, I'll keep my eye out.
Keep your eyes peeled if you can. Because we've got 2 heavies there ready to go. A couple of heavies, or a couple of aircraft on final as well, flying in together.
Sri Lankan 607, line up runway 34 left. Malaysian 6207 heavy, Sydney Tower, good day.
Very nice. I think our South Sydney supporters. There we go. Good on you, boys. Had the best time of the afternoon to do a bit of plane spotting. There we go. Enjoying the golden hour. So Sri Lankan's next to go, and then Malaysian cargo, the A330, will arrive, and then Jetstar will be out the door. The 787. Number 2 to depart there down at Alpha 6. Oh, Marco's out the door. See you later, Marco. I'll give you a cheeky little wave on screen there. See you, mate. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure to see you. Of course. It's an honour to have you there in the chat. I'd go as far as calling him SydSquad royalty, Jazz.
You're full of compliments today.
I know. First day for everything. Right, here we go. Sri Lankan 607. They're off to Colombo. Here we go.
Malaysian 6207, preferred exit Alpha 2, wind 290 degrees, 11 knots, runway 34 left, clear to land.
Nice lighting, but they couldn't rotate quick enough, unfortunately. So here comes our mass cargo A330 200 freighter.
290 degrees, 12 knots. Sri Lankan 607, contact departure. Bye-bye.
I love how he just says bye-bye. He's as cool as a cucumber. Right, here we go. The mass cargo A330, next one in here on 34 left. Here we go.
Jetstar 3 line up runway 34 left. Line up 34 left.
Lovely.
If you zoom out, you'll miss the dash.
I missed the twofers. 2 in the air, I missed that. You picked it up, but I was a bit slow to react there. We're running out of light, and unfortunately for the camera, that means it's almost show's over. Thank you, Merrily. Thank you for joining us. Mitch's mum's there in the chat as well. Hello there, Mitch's mum. Hi, Ali. Craig Dean, I wish Captain Mark did one more flight, mine to Phuket. I'm terrified of flying, and I will shout all his beers. How good would that be? I'm sure he would love that. All right, Jetstar 3, next one to roll here on runway 34 left, heading off to Honolulu this afternoon. I don't think we'll see it rotate, unfortunately.
I flew Jetstar back from Bali last year, and it was on the 787. It was a good flight. Was it? Yeah.
Is that because they don't? I hear a lot of complaints about them. I've flown Jetstar on the 787 as well to Honolulu on this flight, and it wasn't too bad. It was fine.
Yeah.
I guess people always have good experiences and bad experiences, and sometimes I guess that's just the way it is. But yeah. There we go, Jetstar. They're off to Honolulu. They'll be back tomorrow afternoon, I should say. Jazz, any tracks on the Qantas 11?
Unfortunately, not. No.
Okay, what a shame. All right, what we'll do, actually, what about arrivals? Have we got anything arriving in the next couple of minutes that we might be able to feature just before the sun dips?
Stand by.
Because essentially for my camera, if the sun dips, so do I. She's not quite like Kurt's iPhone 15 Pro Maximum Pro Ultima. Okay, yeah, there's not much, unfortunately. And yeah, no sign. All right, I'm going to wrap it up there, Jazz.
Cool.
Because it's 5:30. That was pretty much as promised, I'd say, up to and inclusive of sunset. All my equipment is absolutely destroyed with dust, but that's okay. I've got Daff, one of my top men, just here. And Jamie. They're both going to clean it off for me. And they've got ice creams. I don't know where mine is.
They didn't get you one.
Actually,
wow.
Boys, I'm going to have to get you on camera because that is just too cute. look at these guys. Oh dear. How is it, Daff? So good. Jamie, good? Yeah. Not sure where mine is. They must be still making my one. Oh dear, that's my thumbnail for today right there. Dear oh dear. All right, Jazz, let's actually what I'll do. Here we go. There we go. Feel free to come over, Jazz. Don't be a stranger. All right. I guess that's it, Jazz. I wasn't expecting you.
No.
But it was pleasant. I'm glad you came because I've been saying to Kurt a lot. Said we need to get Jazz out here because she knows what she's talking about. She's the real deal. Worked in the industry, and that's exactly the type of people that we want to entertain the viewers, I guess you could say. Sorry, I think that might just be a tad loud. Apologies. But Jazz, thank you so much for coming on today. It's been much appreciated. It's been worth it. I didn't think it'd be worth it, but it was worth it. No, it's okay. This is normal. This is normal. If I wasn't giving you it, if I wasn't giving you grief,
yes, then
it means I don't like it. But I do. I do, Jasmine. You're awesome. Next show, I'm not sure. all I can recommend is you keep your notifications on, because it may pop up at any time. It may be even as soon as 6 o'clock tomorrow morning, as soon as curfew breaks. But you just never know. So that's why we always encourage you to have the notification turned on, first and foremost. We do obviously send out notifications via Facebook and via Instagram as well. There is a channel over on Instagram. If you head over to our Instagram page, you can join the channel and we'll send you a direct message when we go live, and that is another great way to let you know if we're going live. I'll take this opportunity as well to give a shout out to our charity partner Little Wings. I've got some of the Little Wings merch on today, and yeah, look, if you're so inclined, if you're in a position to do so, you can head on over to SydSquad.com and you can head over to the merch page, pick yourself up some merch, and know that every single cent of that merchandise, the proceeds of that merchandise, goes directly to Little Wings. So it's a wonderful cause. We've raised, I don't even know how much it is now, but it's quite a lot. It's over $20,000, which is, of course, you know, many flights funded, many families helped, and it's a wonderful way to help us give back and put the power of the channel to good use, because we could put it to evil use, or we could put it to good use. So we've chosen to do the right thing and do a wonderful thing for the wonderful charity out there at Bankstown Airport. Just before I go, I can see Marianne. Hello there, Marianne. Marianne's dropped in a cheeky 5 gifted memberships. Geez, Marianne, you caught me right at the last minute there. Richard Morris, Rohit, Ferg, Jaslyn, not you, Jasmine, have all picked up gifted memberships there. And thank you there, Marianne. That's very kind of you. Look after us once again. Look, whatever you're doing for your weekend. Actually, Jasmine, anything you'd like to say apart from thanking me for having you on?
No, thank you to the viewers for having me on. Sorry I didn't catch all your questions.
No, that's okay. No, look, we're very open and honest about the fact that we cannot reply to all the messages. It's just, it is a lot. It is a lot to try and read through them all and stay up to date with everything. So you know, we obviously, our priority lies with the camera and what's going on here, and first and foremost that you all enjoy the show. So I'm going to leave it there. Jasmine, thank you so much for coming and being on. It was a bit of a surprise, but very much appreciated. So folks, for everyone that's come in, join the chat, hit the like button on today's show. If you've been so kind to drop a super chat, a gifted membership, or become a member of the channel, or continue your membership, it is very much appreciated. We never encourage any of that sort of support, but for those of you who do, it's very kind of you. So thank you so much. The only type of support we ever encourage is that you hit the like button, and that would be absolutely fantastic and make the day. Look, folks, whatever you're doing this weekend, you have a lovely weekend. It's almost time for me to head back to work. Unfortunately, my weekend's almost over, but you know, we got to do it. You got to do it, Jasmine. So you enjoy your rest of your weekend. Many thanks as well to the moderators. They do a wonderful job. We can never ever thank them enough. We thank them several times a show, but even then, it's still not. We almost need to do another stream just to extend the show and thank the mods. So yeah, look, they do a wonderful job, and many thanks to them for donating their time to us and you as well. But that's it for me, everyone, and well, yeah, bye for now. Have a lovely weekend, and go the Sharkies. Woohoo! I'll leave it at that before I embarrass myself any further. Bye for now, everyone. Bye.
Vacate Foxtrot, contact ground now, good day. Taxi 1282, Sydney Town, good day.